I love bread.
It's here. You're
Hey,
live.
Oh no!
everybody.
Are we
You are live.
Hi.
Can they see and
How
hear
They
us?
can see
Welcome.
and hear you. I was so
Oh,
excited
they
by
hopefully-
the bread.
Hopefully you can all see and hear us for
I
our
want to be
Friday
seen and not
stream.
heard.
Well,
I want to be like a
I
Puritan
can
child.
make that happen. I won't though.
wow, that's rude. Anyways, we are here on our Friday stream. Hello, welcome to Off the Rails. We just need to get through a few quick announcements, so bear with us as we go through our regular shortened announcement schedule. Josh, take it
That's
away.
me. Hey, God. Hey, everybody. We have scheduling for you. Tomorrow there is Conundrum Company. Same Conundrum place, same Conundrum time. That's 6 p.m. Eastern here. Then
That's a 1 year.
That's our 1 year anniversary, guys. Swing by for some good-looking people, very ready to celebrate their
I'll also be
whole year. And happy anniversary to the channel in general, too. All of these wonderful
yeah.
people, like, wow.
1 year.
1 year. That's some stuff. Very exciting.
Time does exist.
And boy, I tell you what, for that 1 year, we have so much programming for you guys over the next 2 weeks. It's insane. So there's this today, Conundrum Company tomorrow. Then we have Roundtable on the 14th, which will be DM'd by Button. Sarah's going to be playing. You guys are doing something to do with 16 Candles, I think, or Breakfast Club.
Breakfast cult.
Breakfast cult.
There you go.
I'm gonna play a jock. I'm gonna be a himbo, surprising everyone.
There you go. It's perfect. Yes, I remember now that all comes together. Then on Wednesday, we have Ever's Changing Arena, our fantastic one-shot series where random DMs and random players do funny, weird things. And this time, we've got the incomparable iSnap Plastic DMing. So swing by for that. Then, of course, we're back to Off the Rails on the Friday, March 19th at 7 p.m. Eastern. Then we have Conundrum Company that Saturday. And then... is there programming on Sunday as well? Because if so, holy heck. I don't have it in my notes, but that is...
I don't think so.
I think that's everything. But that is like 7 days of programming. So please swing by, hang out with us, enjoy our content. We love you. And all of this content could not be brought to you without our fantastic sponsors, the first of whom is... Skull Splitter!
Added one.
I'm not in the physical state
is
to
skull.
be doing these things.
Do you need me to surrogate say it for you
Please,
today,
please,
Josh?
Sarah, please.
Go for it.
Skull splitter dice.
Oh, damn.
Good.
Was that
Thank you.
Macho Man Randy Savage?
Bravo.
Yes, it was.
Skull Splitter Dice, not only do they sponsor our program, but they also sponsor our monthly giveaway for a giant mug filled with approximately 100 dice. We highly recommend that you guys get in on that, and also go and check out their products. They are amazing. We love them. Go take a look, okay? And then hang out for the break where we'll be running that giveaway. You put !win in the chat when the raffle is open during break, during the fan art sequence, and you can get yourself in that entry. It's one entry a month. If you're a follower, you immediately get one entry. If you're a subscriber, you get two. Make sure you subscribe first if you want that double entry, otherwise it won't count if you subscribe after. Excuse me. Matt, tell us about Gooey Cube while I fall apart in the background.
Hear ye, all those who enjoy
Fucking Christ.
their own adventures without having to do any prep work. We have just the sponsor for you. Gooey Cube makes fantastic adventures for you and your friends to be a part of without having to do any prep work. They give you handouts, color printouts. You have all these NPCs that are already crafted and have their own little secrets and backstories that you can hide from your players, or just put it all on the table, put all the cards out there, and then learn everything, and then have a fun, spooky adventure with all your friends. Gooey Cube. You're welcome.
Did you own a kazoo before the bit?
I have two of these. One signed by a rapper that I like, so I can't use that one. But this one, this is my baby. So good.
I'm floored. Matt, you're a fantastic human being.
Just let me know what instrument for next week.
Speaking of kazoos, if you like hats, you can go and buy them at our haberdashery store. Segways, baby.
Hello? What the fuck was that?
I don't know.
Oh, man.
Click on the link. Go get yourself a cool hat. There's one on Sean's head, and he looks really good wearing it. Guys, you can get yourself one. That's a different store to our regular store. The regular store is in the About section. Click through if you want stickers and all that cool jazz. Of course, we have a community event running. I screwed up and made it way too expensive. So just get
We all
points
agreed.
in there. We'll see how far we'll see how far we get. Something cool is going to happen pretty much no matter what, but get your bits in there if you want to see your favorite D&D players, these beautiful folks right here, in onesies, because That's the community event. So check it out. Also, check out our wiki, which the amazing Tanner Methalador helped me set up, and then our fantastic players put a whole bunch of content in it. Holy moly, some of them are just so incredibly extra, and there's so much good little juicy little secrets in there. Take a look at it. It's open to the community. Go in there, edit, add things, make it cool, make it perfect. Thank you guys. We love you. Last but not least, most important announcement, on to Sean.
We have our our charity for this month. It is the First Nations Development Institute. I'm so good at talking. They are a institute that helps First Nationers and wow. I think I just had a stroke. They help First Islanders and Native Americans through a very hard time and help them get the technologies and institutes and training they need. So if you want to donate to a good cause, the link is below the stream. Just go ahead and click on that big donate button. It'll take you to the site. You can donate, and we'd very much appreciate if before giving us anything, you think about helping them out. We very much appreciate it.
Thank you, Sean. Wow, that was possibly the worst bout of announcements we've ever done. But
I celebrate that, Matt. Yeah, how's that kazoo going?
Oh, yes, we're going to start a band. That's the whole...
Hang on.
Yodelay, 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 hee-hoo. Yodelay, 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 hee-hoo. Yodelay,
Come on!
No, fuck you.
Man.
My favorite part of this is that Sarah's microphone just heard the harmonica and said, fuck no.
Hang on, I have to be very careful with it. Oh wait, I have
No.
sound suppression on, so nothing ever works. Oh shit! Hang
Here,
on.
Hey, pretend this kazoo sounds like a harmonica.
That hurts me.
Harmonica noises.
This is our new show.
This is the most off the rails we've ever been.
Off the Rails Bandstand.
Do you like jazz?
It's immediate.
Bees.
Oh man.
They're too far.
Hang on. Hold on a second. Just wait.
Yeah,
Collectively wait.
Are we
It's going to be a really good joke. Yeah.
There you go.
Jazz. When we last left our heroes, they had arrived in the city of Avelstrad. They quickly found shelter in the Shaleback Inn and met Dorothy, on which the inn rested, a large shelled plesiosaur, and their caretaker Delson. After their first stroll about the city, just seeing the sights and sounds and getting a foothold in their surrounding, they returned and found a half-elven male named Erois, who Reese seemed to take a liking to. After a bit of conversation and a few drinks, Reese invited him back up to her room, where they revealed themselves to be a messenger from Myaska, and apologized before giving control of themselves over to their god. A bit of a conversation later, Myaska revealed to Reese that a gift was on its way. Within the next week, it would find them somewhere along their path.
I love presents.
The next day, the group got back together and did a few morning errands first. Brothos did some cardio and some smithing, while the rest of the party took off towards the Bardic College library. Did some research there. Not really anything useful, because it's a bunch of arty college kids, but nonetheless, very nice environment. Regrouped, went down to the sort of the pit of Lower Avelstrad, and found a bar called the Hell's Pawn, a strange place run by a tiefling named Thez. And in all staff seem to be some sort of demonic imp-like creatures. Spending some time there, they got some information that led them down a chain of questioning after the target they'd come here to find, and they had found not only was he brazenly talking about what he was going to do while he was here, but apparently he had gone and gotten himself arrested, seemingly for the murder he was here to commit. After that line seemed to run dry, them and their faithful companion Bimbus parted ways as he was going to continue to see what was happening in town, and the party shifted towards not only Bread, but Barney's sister.
I'm trying to be subtle.
It was seamless.
You held the bread up to the camera. Don't come at me with this. I'm trying to be subtle. To the camera.
I imagine Rhystrata, when not doing the trans, just eating bread the whole time.
Bread.
You gotta keep those carbs up.
Yeah. So I've got a big marathon for tomorrow.
It's obviously the rule when you fight a lot. You gotta eat a lot of carbs.
But now the party has decided to, in the late afternoon, make their way towards the edge of the forest, where I believe Barney wild-shaped into a wolf and began to trot in.
Oh, I have a question.
Do you have a question?
I have a question.
What's up?
Did we end up sending that message to the Grey Lady? One of the
No,
papers?
because the
No.
bird wouldn't go that way. Because it would only go one way and couldn't
Not the bird,
get a
the-
message back.
I thought we
The
said
paper birds.
Oh, the paper.
birds.
I don't believe you ever did send a message.
We could do it while we're waiting for Barney.
Yeah.
You should do that.
Okay.
Because
Did
we
I?
found where her person is,
Did I
so...
make animals?
Right, we did
I
find
can't
her
remember.
man.
I have no
Yeah.
idea what Barney is saying right now. It just
It's
Yep,
just
yep.
barking.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
he's
Barney.
gone.
I don't think you
He's
sent
already
it. Okay. Was I sent? Oh, yeah, I was sending the animals with you. Okay,
you sent
yeah.
a bird with me. You
I
sent
had
the little
Hector and
bird.
Remy, and then Rhys has Parker.
And,
Okay, so I did have a spell.
My favorite.
you are all so busy. I will send this message to Grey Lady. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. Brothos.
Can,
Here's the
can you,
paper.
I
Here's an
don't know.
extra
I don't even know what we
Or
need to
giant
say.
runes.
Please don't.
can you write? Okay. I cannot tell if you are actively volunteering to do something or if it is a fun joke. Your sense of humor is very difficult for me to
It is like this. There is a strange man in my head who really likes sarcasm, but I cannot make him go away.
maybe it's a language barrier?
It is perhaps.
We both speak not common first. Anyway,
Okay.
let's send a message. Yona, would you like to do it or shall I?
If you want to do it, because I'm going to focus on making sure Barney's okay, that might help.
course.
Here's a writing pen.
Rhystrata just sends a message that says, like, found your man. He is imprisoned, was caught, sentenced to death. Is any further action required?
Okay. Once you're done,
She begrudgingly puts a postscript. Bimbus was a great help.
fuck yeah. Oh, man. That's going to make him so happy. After you're done writing that letter, the piece of paper just starts folding itself up into an origami bird and then flies away.
Nice.
Oh, man.
We're all just dying tonight.
So,
Dying of excitement.
is there anything else you guys want to do as Barney heads off into the woods?
Think we're good. Yeah, I think we're good.
I'm vibing.
I'm running. Here we go.
You're running? All right.
Trotting
so,
off into the woods. Let's go.
How long are you going to travel?
So I
into the
have 2 hours of wild shape on
Okay.
me. So I am going to. I'm not going to worry about stealth because I'm a wolf. So, whatever. So I'm just gonna go through and go as far as I can, like an hour in, so that I for sure have enough time to get out before my wild shape ends. So
Okay.
yeah, and I'm gonna spend the time just like really looking for anything. I have advantage on hearing and smell based perception checks.
yeah.
So I am gonna focus, I think, on using those strengths.
Okay.
My bird and rat I only have it for an hour. So if you're going for 2 hours out, I can only go for half of that. If you're doing like one wild shape and then switching back,
You can also only technically go out a mile, I believe.
I can see through them within a mile, but I think they can go further from what it looks like.
They can go with Barney further, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, only for a mile is what I'm going to be able to see and have them report
Gotcha.
back to me if that's the
Okay.
case.
Noted.
Can you make me a survival check with disadvantage, Barney?
Disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Yeah, because I asked for it.
No.
No other reason.
It doesn't fucking matter. That was a 1. Plus
A
5
1?
is a 6. Yeah, dog.
Okay.
Oh, wait, hold on. I need to make sure I'm using my wolf traits.
My animals help in any way?
Survival is your brain in wild shape.
Is it my brain? Okay,
Yeah,
cool. It's still that. 6. Rolled a natural 1. First roll. Nice.
Okay.
I love when Sloan says, yeah, dog, and is a wolf. It makes me happy.
Baru! What did you say, Matt?
Can my animals help in any way, or are they just flying above?
They could not really help because you can't speak through them, correct?
No, I can telepathically communicate with them, and then I can always send a message to Barney if need be, but it just depends.
Yeah, you would have had to do that before, sorry.
Hmm?
You would have had to like give the help action before they rolled.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah. That's okay.
Sorry about
Just
that.
let me know. Like, I'm just kind of there to help if I can. So otherwise, Barney's on
So
his mission.
as you head off into the woods, you travel for around 10-15 minutes, just sort of plotting along as wolves do.
Sniffing.
Around 20 to 30 minutes in, the bush becomes much denser, and you watch as the trees shift from this normal foliage to this like jagged branches that seem to like twist and bend in odd directions, and these thick brush on the ground that you can tell have these very thick thorns. And as you run around through them, not really knowing how to traverse this area, you actually take some damage. You take 8 points of damage as you travel through these like thick brambles, and as you get close to them, you actually notice that the leaves on these trees have like micro razors on them. That as you pass through them, they almost like dig into your skin a little bit.
Ow.
You begin to realize why people don't come into these woods that often.
Besides the
werewolves, who
the werewolves.
probably don't find it that much of a problem.
Ow. Okay.
And you wouldn't have taken that much if you didn't roll a 1, I'm going to be honest. Sorry. But you find yourself kind of scared and hurt by these plants around you.
Yeah, I
and
was going to say,
a
I'm gonna
little
try and
turned
get out if I
around.
can. Yeah. Shit. Fuck.
I would need you to make me another survival check. This time you can do it with advantage for the familiar.
Ooh.
Or, sorry, with straight roll.
Thank you. I was going to ask, and then I thought better of it. That's slightly better. It's an 11.
That's better, actually. You are able to find your way out pretty easily.
Oh.
Yeah.
The
Now
wolf
that you
just kinda,
know...
like, falls out of the bramble.
Yeah. You take 3 more points of damage on your way out.
I'm a person again.
Really?
Yeah, dude. I have 11 whole hit points.
Ow.
As a wolf?
God.
Yeah.
You should have 13.
I don't know. It's telling D&D Beyond is telling me 11.
D&D Beyond is an idiot. I say
That's
what
fine.
goes.
I'll take 13.
I mean, D&D Beyond website that I
I'll
feel
take
like
13 if you want to.
take advantage of.
How many points did I take? 3?
You took a total of 11. So
A total
8
of
in,
11, yeah.
3 out. Yeah.
Yeah. So either I have
Oh, is your AC 13?
my AC is 13.
That's
It's
what I
actually
got.
15 now because I got heroism. But
Interesting. Okay.
but Barney's falls out of the brambles as a person.
If you had heroism, you'd technically still be a person. Because you had temporary hit points
technically-
going in.
Oh. Rhystrata cast it on me, so my AC went up.
Heroism
then-
or Shield of Faith?
Oh, wait,
Yeah, I
Shield of
cast
Faith.
Shield of
Sorry,
Faith.
sorry.
Shield of Faith
That's
is
my
plus
brain.
AC. Yeah, you're good. All right.
Okay, dope.
So you do stumble. You see Barney sort of
Stumbles
like
out.
stumble out of the woods. Some slight cuts and abrasions on their person. A little bit of rips and tears in the clothes.
And I noticed that, like, with I guess that happening, that the trees and stuff like that we're getting into are sharper and like have these type of razor appendages on them.
Not where you're standing. This is like a ways into the woods. It took like 15-20 minutes of just plotting to get that deep into the
while
woods.
flying, like, can I notice through that?
Yes,
that-
you would have noticed that
Okay.
there are a thicker canopy and like more closely put together brush.
Well,
Are you okay?
is there anything around me?
Are you okay? As I see that.
Did you come back to where they are?
Oh yeah, that was.
Nope.
Okay.
I'm still in the woods.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm writing out
Make
to
a
you.
perception check, if you will.
Are you okay?
With
You just
advantage.
ate it.
Advantage?
Mhm.
I'm not a wolf anymore, so I don't know if I'd get advantage.
Oh, right,
unless
right.
you're giving it to me for a reason. Okay, cool. So it's just straight. I rolled a 14, so that is 22.
22. Oh, not bad. As you sort of stumble out of those thicker, like, very sharp brambles and sort of take a minute to just
Motherfucker.
off
Ow.
a little bit towards your, this would be, actually I guess we should look on the map.
Mappy.
It's the map. It's...
I mean, just this map.
We've just
Which
been heading
part of the
West, right?
woods are you going in from? Are you traveling straight from,
Oh, you're here. Oh,
like,
that's
are you
too
just going in through this road? Or are you, like, going in here, up here? What's going on?
I was just going straight in from the road, and then I was going to, after, like, looking around there, if nothing came up, I was going to head south, like, down the middle, if I could,
Okay.
but, yeah.
So, going in
like
from
going
the
in
road.
here and then going down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you're sitting there just off to the sides of these brambles, you actually do hear a sound come from the south. It sounds like traversal through these thick brambles and like snapping of branches and vines as someone is making their way through there.
Boy.
With a 22, it probably doesn't sound like it's coming in your direction, but you can hear movement through those harsh brambles.
All right. Okay. Fuck it. Might as well. Gonna cast enhance ability for dexterity shit, and then he's gonna wild shape again. Same form. Wolf.
How long has
Okay.
it been? Like 45? You said it was about 30.
At this point, it's been probably around 20-25 minutes.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
And he is going to try and sneak in that direction. Go quietly, but catch up with this person, whoever they are.
Okay. Now that you know sort of how this terrain works, you can make straight survival rolls.
Great.
So go ahead and make me just a straight survival roll to see if you can pick up on where this person
Not
is.
fuck me up. Okay. 13?
13? Is the familiar still giving you advantage?
Is it? That's a you question. They're still there as it's an hour. So.
Well, if you want it to continually be given.
yeah, it's
I'll
basically
allow it.
kind of how we did when we were at the other city going in, and it's like tailing.
Yeah.
And it's like if something can be seen that is noticing Barney, it's going to do the same thing it did before and drop Remy onto whatever
Gotcha.
that thing is, or like distract if it can.
Okay.
16.
16. Not bad. You can easily sort of traverse this area without, like, skirting some of the harsher brambles and things that you've picked up on after taking 13 points of damage.
Thank you, Jesus. Why are these plants so angry at me?
They're angry at everyone. They hate the world.
Relatable.
And can you make me that stealth check with advantage, please?
Yes.
What are you doing? Yona?
14.
Oh,
With
sorry, I meant
advantage?
to tell Hector to do that.
Yes, Sean with
I'm sorry.
advantage.
I just wanted to make sure you remembered. Okay. As you're walking up on this creature, it's quite a bit of ways away. You have to trail it for a little bit to actually catch up to its movement. And you see it is this humanoid, this like sort of light brown, like thinly shaved head. The sleeveless like leather tunic, looks like some light leather armor. Completely shirtless, sleeves gone, just sort of easily walking through this brush, not even seeming to notice it. Just sort of looking around every now and then. Doesn't seem to notice you, but looks to be on some semblance of a lookout. And as you're sitting there watching him just sort of look around, he continues walking a bit more south.
I follow.
Can Hector see this too? Am I familiar?
Yes, you can see everything there. Barney's able to
I'll
throw it.
write out to Barney, if it's possible, just to be like the man in the sky person in Barney's ear. I want to be like, what are you thinking to Barney? And you can just think it back.
Right. You hear barks in your mind.
I mean, I know what they mean.
I'm kidding. Barney just sends back, I'm gonna follow them and see where they go. Maybe there's a camp or something.
Okay, be careful, because, we're kind of far, and we're not the best at running. Well, I'm not. Brothos is. And Rhystrata. I'm not good at running. Be careful. It cuts off halfway through that. You just hear me start to ramble past that.
Thanks.
Okay. You continue on, keeping the same checks from before, for time's sake. And you follow him for roughly 5-10 minutes. He's not, walking very quickly. He's sort of walking at his own pace, keeping an eye out. And at a certain point, you see him look around, shrug his shoulders, and he begins to apparently walk down something, either a ramp or some sort of decline into the ground, and vanishes from sight below some of the brush.
Ooh. I approach.
Okay. As you approach, you can see this small tunnel that appears to be dug into the actual ground. Make a perception check for me, if you'd be so kind.
Yes, I will. Eyes?
Advantage?
Ha 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 ha.
Unless it's
28.
You have advantage for the wolf stuff, anyways.
Cool. Oh, yeah, dope.
It was a natural 20, so it's a 28.
Oh, snap.
Okay, with advantage. It's very hard to make out, but with your keen eyes and your natural 20, you can very clearly see that beneath some of the brush that you think is growing around what looks like a tree, ever so slightly, you can see underneath the brush there is stonework beneath this thick, coarse vine bramble of thorns. It looks like worked stone, not just like a rock it's crawling up on. And as you look at it a little closer with that instinct, you can see that there is some semblance of structure that he walked down through. It almost looks like it's been uncovered from earth. Like dirt has been pulled away from it and pushed to the side. And there is also, the natural 20, the very faintest hint of cart tracks leading down into this tunnel.
How big is the tunnel?
It's big enough to
big enough
fit
for
a
a
cart
cart.
through comfortably.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a pretty wide tunnel,
So I could get down in there.
easily.
Do you want Remy to go with you? I don't know how far do we approximately are.
This would probably be outside of a mile.
Okay.
So you wouldn't be able to see, but the
Yeah.
familiar could still be giving the advantage.
True. Yeah. The familiar knows to help. I just can't communicate anymore. So I'm
Yeah, I'm going to treat it like an ongoing, it knows just to help as much as
recon.
I'm gonna very carefully go through that tunnel.
Okay.
Sniffing.
Can you make me another stealth check, please?
Yeah.
With your advantage for your dexterity stuff.
Come on. Yes! Natural 20.
Natural 20.
So that's 23.
Okay, you fully inhabit the body of this wolf. Does a wolf have dark vision?
Whoop. Let me
That's
see.
a very good question that I did not know the answer to.
Got smell-o-vision.
Smell-o-vision?
Smell-o-vision. I do not think that it has dark vision,
Okay.
but it has a very high passive perception.
You look down this tunnel, and it is just darkness. You can't really see beyond maybe 10 feet from the daylight inside. Looks like it may split a few times near the entrance, but you're not sure. How far in do you want to go?
Just a little further.
Okay. So there is, as you can barely see, there are, looks like two main directions from this entrance point. There is further to the left, or you can see the cart tracks actually continue around the corner to the right. or the left is where the cart tracks continue. The right is another passage inside. You didn't get to see where the guy went.
I'm gonna go left.
Okay. You spin around the corner, and there is, again, another immediate separation. It looks like the cart continues further to the left, and there is another fork to the right.
What is this? Can I get any sort of sense that, like, by going to the left, I'm somehow skirting around the border of this thing? Because I know you said there was, like, a wall or something, and the tunnel went under it.
It looked like just some sort of strange structure.
Okay.
Yeah. You don't necessarily know where the outskirts of this thing are from the entrance.
Okay. I'll go right. Final answer.
Okay. As you look to the right, you can see nothing except the dimmest, like, oil lantern giving off some dim light off in the distance. Just a little bit. Very low. Just hanging on the wall. And off to your... as you go down that right corridor, it splits off again. And there is a right tunnel, and where that light is continues to the left. But from the right tunnel, you can kind of hear...
Nice. Can I see anything?
Do you want to go in there? Because there's no light coming from that room.
I do.
Okay. Just as a context question, with the messaging thing, can how you're describing it be like a play-by-play back of messages that I'm sending, because they're all just in their head?
Well, you can just you can just say all this out loud as you're saying it to the other two.
Yeah, so like in terms of like I'm messaging like, hey, how's it going? Since I can't see, like I'm gonna keep sending like one-word messages to just have you describe back what you're seeing. If Barney
you want to check in?
Yeah.
Okay. I see what you mean now.
Translate that to the group.
Yes, Barney will stop for a moment because he can't do all those things and talk in his head at the same time, and just be like, "This is what's happening," and he's gonna keep going.
Cool, guys. I think Barney's going into like a tunnel thing. He said so. There's some type of tunnel in the forest deeper, but it's pretty far out because I can't see anything. This is just him telling me.
Is it a safe tunnel?
I'm gonna assume no, because it's in the forest, far away from like everybody. So
he's also been gone for about 40 minutes at this point.
It's also been like 40 minutes.
Barney is very strong. I'm sure he will be fine.
He is strong.
Something in me says you are just covering your ass for going on your own before.
Maybe a little bit, but I want to trust him.
Okay.
Okay. I mean.
Okay. No. Maybe what are you guys thinking? I'm not.
No, it is. I am just being an old fool. It is fine.
Can we get closer without like messing up his stuff?
Barney, should we get closer just in case things go?
I'm pretty sure I can piggyback Yona if he's doing the look-through thing.
No, it's more of a recon. They tell me I don't have to look through them necessarily.
Okay.
Stay where you are. It is fucked up in here. The leaves are so angry.
He said something about leaves being angry. I don't know what that means necessarily.
Doing Dragon Thistle again.
I don't know. Do trees get...
Trees can get very angry.
We've talked to trees before, but like... leaves getting angry. That's weird.
Oh no, Brothos starts envisioning that tree entity that we're angry and is all of a sudden afraid.
Oh, what? Mabru, the happiest tree in the world, most confused tree in the world, I think.
Mm-hmm. You're confused enough, you're always happy, right?
So I guess we're staying here. Okay. Barney, do you have a code word that you want to, like, do we have anything established? I know we established, like, our fighting formations, but not, like, code words or help.
I told you if something goes wrong, I'll scream. Listen for a howl or something.
Okie dokie.
Fully well outside of a mile. There's no way you hear
Fucking
him.
no way they're gonna hear you. No way in hell I'm letting that happen.
Okie dokie, one word or two?
What?
Ooh, Yona would make it 2.
It's hyphenated.
Okay,
But, yeah,
Okie
you can.
dokie.
Okie dokie can be 2 words, or it can be hyphenated into one.
or just Okie. Okie.
Okie.
Okay.
So Barney, you
What's in the
walk
box,
into
Sean?
this room. It's Gwyneth Paltrow's head.
No.
Anyway, you walk further into this tunnel, where you hear this snoring sound coming from, and make me a perception check because it is pitch dark. You have straight roll, just straight up, because it's
My
You can't
nose
see.
or my ears?
Smells like 16.
you have advantage for those two, but you can't see anything, which gives you disadvantage. Those are imprecise.
I mean, you
smells.
just rolled
They're
2
senses.
natural 20s. I
like
feel like
Pathfinder.
you're doing good.
Nice.
Matt, don't say shit like that. You'll fuck
Oh,
me
what?
up.
Jinx it, or,
Oh,
or
you
dice?
didn't though. It's okay. I have a great modifier. It's a 19.
19. Good.
You were worried.
You
Alexis.
smell these
always
like almost like moldy, rotten hay, and the thick scent of like just gross ass musk just sort of fills your nose. Like, you can hear mostly the sounds of snoring. Multiple individuals to either side of you. It's kind of hard to
Time to
tell
go.
because they reverberate off the walls a little bit, but there are more than 2 individuals in the room you're currently in.
If I drop my wild shape, I'll be able to see them.
And you can actually hear with that roll further on, there is like conversation and like noises of something happening way further in, which is hard to make out what they are. What are you gonna do, Barney?
Oh god. I'm gonna get so fucked up if they wake
Oh.
up.
Boy, this is my
That is the
birthday.
look of a DM begging you
It's
to go
fucking
further,
Christmas.
and
What are you
I
gonna do,
beg
Barney?
you to not.
Barney?
What you gonna do, Sloan?
Barney, you can't hear anyone else in your head. Not even Yona can reach you down here. What do you want to do? I'm gonna need a decision.
God. I know. He's gonna step further in.
Okay. So as you pass through the end of that room, you can tell that there is the continuation of the passage you saw before. The first one that would have taken you to the right seems to lead to this room also. But you take the one to the left that leads further in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You traverse further in down this completely pitch black path. And as you're slowly trotting, you begin to hear sounds of a conversation. And what appears to be the sounds of digging. Like just rocks and dirt hitting the ground and being sifted out of the way. You can smell freshly moved earth. And as you appear down the end of the tunnel, you can actually see there are 2 more of those very dimly lit lanterns. And I will need you to make me another perception check, this time with your advantage benefits, because there is a little bit of light in this room.
Oh my god, that's a 3rd natural 20.
Get him out of the way now. Those death saves aren't going to help you.
Oh god. Oh god.
That's a funny joke.
So, you can see directly in front of you, up against this wall, in between these 2 sources of light, there appear to be these strange badger humanoid type creatures that are just constantly digging away at this wall using their like clawed hands to dig through dirt and move rocks out of the way. And they just seem to be like sitting there and clawing into the dirt. Sitting or standing behind them, you see these 2 individuals. One of the ones you followed through the woods, actually, and another one standing probably about 10, 15 feet to his side, just standing there and looking over these badger creatures that are digging. Humanoids, just sort of standing there staring at them with their arms crossed. One of them's like leaning up against the wall. And you can't see because it's outside of the light, but you can hear a slightly heated conversation going off to the right, further into the room. It's a big room, you can tell that much.
Fucker. Okay. No. Oh, God.
Hey, Sloan.
Stop. Don't do this.
Hey, Sloan, what are you going to do? Oh, my God.
Sloan's about to John Wick this entire encampment.
So
Just
many
get out
options.
clean.
They killed your dog, Sloan. What are you going to do?
Mm-hmm.
I'm never feeling guilty ever again.
Yeah, I think I'm back.
That is completely justified, actually.
Yeah, I'm never feeling
I do
guilty
want to
ever
say,
again.
Josh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, dude. I'm so sorry. I do feel bad about this.
I'm gonna go find so many things to kill.
Oh God!
I'm just kidding, Slim. Do what you would do, my friend. I'm
Yoda and
just teasing you.
Rhystrata
I
are
love
just
you.
like, we
love
can stay
you
in the
so
city.
much.
Okay,
That'd be
guys.
cool.
What would Barney do?
He's gonna.
WWBD.
Oh my God! Fuck!
I need a decision.
Sneak a little bit, just a little bit.
Make me a stealth check.
Okay.
I will say you still have your advantage. You better roll fucking another 20.
Oh God, that's so cocked. Okay. That's a 17.
Okay, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. So where are you going?
He's just gonna edge like just a little bit further in to see if he can pick up any of that conversation. Try and get within earshot, see if he can find anything out.
Okay. Make me a perception check. With advantage because it is hearing based. I'm getting all your rolls out of the way for the day. I'm siphoning your entire operation.
13.
13. Okay. It is a little hard. It sounds like it's coming from further down, but you don't know where because the walls are very... They reverberate sound in a very strange way. That kind of garbles them up a little bit. But you can very much hear like a very soft-spoken individual who is pleading with something that seems to command quite a bit of power in the room. Just with its voice alone, you can hear a very deep, very guttural voice coming from further in, and it seems like he is not pleased with the other voice. But you can't really make out what's being said back and forth. Just the tone, the vibe of the conversation.
Motherfucker. Barney is going to feel his luck running thin and will turn around and try to get out.
Back the way you came?
Back the way I came, if there is another tunnel that I can tell would take me.
Dice.
What was that for?
I know.
You hit
I
the
dropped
ground, it doesn't exist, doesn't
Yeah,
happen.
I rolled it off my foot. That one, though.
Sean.
Okay.
Sean.
So what are you doing? I need an
Um,
answer right now.
he's like turning around and going back to get out. I thought you said that there was like a tunnel or something that he could tell led back to the entrance.
That was back down the tunnel you just traveled down. Let me just take a
Yeah.
picture of that.
So he's going that way.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Taking pictures.
Oh,
Sean.
no. Did you
So
say
you go to
took a
turn
picture?
around.
Yeah.
Okay. As you turn around and begin to trot around one of the tunnels, one of these laywayed, tossed to the side stones that you didn't previously see. You just brush it out of the way with your foot. And one of the guards turns. He rolled a natural 20 on his perception check to see you. And as
Time
he
to go.
turns, you are currently headed down. I mean, you're faster than him right now. But while you're entering the tunnel, you hear him say, "What the fuck? Someone's in here!" And I'm going to need you to roll initiative, Sloan.
God, that's twice in 3 episodes.
That is not good.
We've done this.
That was
I'm so happy.
natural on your side, Sloan, and then one where it really, really counted too.
This is the split the party part.
Just a quick message from Yoda. Hey, how's it going? You good? Do you need anything? Snacks?
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
I rolled a 12.
A 12.
Yeah.
Luckily, they rolled really low.
Oh my god.
Thank you, D&D Beyond's auto initiative roller, for being garbage to me in this moment.
Bitch.
He also pretty lucky. It is your turn. You go first in this moment. What would you like to do?
I run.
Okay.
So
movement and action, and I have 40 feet of movement.
40 feet, and so you're just gonna dash.
Yes, so I can move 80 feet.
Okay.
In
So
my turn.
you begin to approach what I'm currently going to be calling the snoring room.
Oh boy.
And sort of directly ahead of you is where you see the continuation of the tunnel you didn't go down at the entrance.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to try and go down that one, or back the way you actually came?
Fuck, I don't know what's
You
down
get
that
about
tunnel.
50 feet, and you'd have to make this choice. You can kind of hear after the yelling, the people in the snoring room go, "Huh?"
I'll go the way I came. Wait,
The way you
shit.
came, which is back through that room.
Never mind. I'll go to the other one.
Straight? Okay.
Yeah.
So
shit.
you run your full 80 feet down this hallway,
Oh.
and that is your turn?
Uh-huh.
Okay. You begin to hear calls from behind you deeper in, and you hear him say, "I don't think that was one of ours!" And you hear someone running down the hallway after you. They don't get all the way to you, though. You can see this figure sort of in that light that was coming through the hallway behind you. You can see this figure just sort of running down the hallway after you. But you're much faster than them right now. And
Right now?
that would be your turn. Would you like to keep doing?
I'm running. I'm
Okay, just
running
full
out of
action now?
here. Yes.
It's 80 more feet.
Uh-huh.
Okay, that'll get you to the entrance of this place, back outside. You can see now the light pouring in through this crack as you just disappear into the woods.
Uh-huh.
And are you keep running?
That
Or are you
takes
gonna
all
stop
it takes 80 feet to get out, right?
No, I know. Yes, you're like outside in the sunlight
Yeah.
at the entrance.
Yeah. So I have nothing else that I can do
Yes.
on this turn.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it doesn't look like they'll be able to catch up to you is what I'm saying.
Okay, great.
So, what would you like to do at this moment? Do you just keep running? Or
What
do
he's gonna
you-
try to do is get. He's gonna get as far as he can,
Okay.
and oh shit, he's gonna keep running, and he's gonna keep his ears open for them.
Okay. Okay. Now, I'm going to need you to just make a survival check, just straight up, to see if you can find your way back the way you came.
Fuck me.
Because you've been traversing around, sort of meandering for a while.
How
before
much
you found
time,
him.
if the
Okay.
animals might still be up to help?
I would
At
say
least to
this would be in the tail end of the hour, so this would probably be
Okay.
the last.
Could they help with at least
help
getting
action.
back in the general direction?
They could help with this roll, I would say.
Okay.
I'm so lightheaded.
Yeah, like just to start, not
Okay,
like,
that-
they don't
it's-
last the whole way.
23.
23.
Yeah.
It's more than enough. You avoid all the thorns and razor wire leaves you come across. You are pretty confident you know the direction to head in. After finding where you originally found that person and trailing your way back from there, you eventually do come back out to where your friends are. Probably take you another half an hour or so to get or no, you'd probably be running, so like 15 minutes, 20 minutes tops.
Does he hear anything while he's running? Or like,
No. After you get out and like break into the woods, doesn't appear to be any sounds coming out after you.
so you all just see Barney in his wolf form, still covered in scratches, just like come sprinting out of the woods, and puts the brakes on really hard, kind of stumbles and like rolls over like dogs do when they're chasing a ball and try to stop really fast, and just like twists and then like gets to his feet, shakes it off, and is going to drop his wild shape and just like be breathing super hard, like hands on his knees. Oh fuck.
What the fuck?
What was in that
Very
tunnel?
familiar.
We're good. We're good. we should probably go back to the town.
Can I make a perception check just to see if we can hear anything that's been moving around aside from that?
Sure, make a perception
I
check.
would also like to do that.
Go for it.
Yoink!
Why I make perception checks? I'm not very perceptive.
Ooh! That's a filthy, filthy 20.
Nice.
Mine's a pretty clean 13.
Okay.
Clean 13.
You don't hear any movement coming from the woods behind Barney.
Okay, should we be running?
Yeah, we should just go. We should go.
Did you find them?
I will totally explain everything,
Let's walk and
but I
talk.
think we should leave first.
Tucked
Run and
behind
recap.
walls.
Did we bring the cart with us?
That's in the city.
Did we just walk?
I
Okay,
think we
cool.
Just walk
Yeah.
over. It's not that far.
Okay, so, while we're walking, Barney will just take a few more. Oh my god, that's a lot of cardio. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I found. I saw a guy. I followed him. There, the leaves in there are like so sharp. Like, look, and points to the scratches on his body. Whew, but I followed this guy, and he went into this, like, underground tunnel system. It was under some kind of stone building that was covered in vines, so I couldn't really see what it was. But I went down there, it was super dark, and snuck through a bunch of people. And then they were like, badger people, and they were digging. And I heard people having a conversation, but I felt like if I kept going, I would probably get fucked up. And then I turned around, and then I knocked a stone loose, and they chased me, but I got out. So that's what happened. I think that might be a good place to check if we ever want to do a reconnaissance mission. There were a lot of people there.
During
a
that
lot.
whole conversation, Rhystrata doesn't say anything, but she does just quietly reach over 10 points.
Thanks. Yeah, thanks.
We were looking for them. No.
Yes.
Then,
And I found them.
so are we going to go get them? Why are we leaving? I do not understand.
Well, Rhystrata has something tonight. I feel
So
like
at least
it
we know
might
where to
take
go.
us a
I
long
guess
time.
we were just trying to figure out where to go
Yeah.
first and foremost.
We also need to re-meet with Bimbas.
Yeah.
True. Should we take Bimbus to here?
He might be able to help us.
Okay,
He's good
good.
at sneaking.
I don't know. Maybe we should. Should we go back?
Are you
Go
alright?
back to the place that you were just running from with heavy breaths.
Yeah. I mean, I
It seems
panicked
like
a
you're
little
a
bit.
bit worried about. Yeah, maybe.
There were just a lot of people. I wouldn't go in there alone
What time is it right now?
again.
It's like 2 o'clock.
So
Good save.
If Bimbus were here, we'd know.
I am not like.
It's afternoon.
It is
Oh, okay.
possible that if we have spooked them, they would leave, and then you don't have your lead anymore.
Well, I was a wolf. I was a wolf.
I guess they didn't leave when I killed one of their fellas. So
But they did say that I don't think that's one of ours. So maybe they thought that I was.
Spy.
You said they were digging?
Yes, they were digging.
I
mean,
don't
if-
think that if they are working on something, they will abandon it so easily.
Yeah, you said people were sleeping there. That seems like they're somewhat settled in if they feel safe enough to sleep in a hole
Yeah.
in the forest with razor trees. That seems pretty set.
Then we should be prepared for better defenses next time, eh?
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
chances of us fighting are high. Were we just gonna try and be like, "Hey, have you seen his sister, the last known?"
That is true. Do we
Too
wish to
bad.
enter with violence or?
I'm gonna vote for no, but again, we are a group, so whatever.
You know, I don't want to attack them until we know more. But yeah, that's why I was like, I can just go and see if I can find anything, because I thought maybe I could get some helpful information, but I wonder if anyone in town would talk about them.
Not a bad plan.
I'm just kind of stuck on, like, why not one of ours? because that when we talked to the Grey Lady, she made it sound like it was one big group of werefolk.
Maybe it's a group that has subdivisions?
Maybe.
Do we know anything about that?
No, I didn't get a chance to ask. Maybe we should
It may
ask
be
in
that
town.
they are different factions, but it also may simply be that they knew you are not part of the Brotherhood.
Barney, make me a nature check.
Nature?
Hmm?
Whee! No? That's a 6.
Okay.
Could it have been... I'm going to say this as a player and not as Yona, because I don't know. But could it have been anything with, like, the type of wolf that you were and the type of wolf that they are? If they're all of the same pack, they look like a certain type of wolf. If they're supposed to be, like, were people, right?
Yeah,
So
but
if
they
you
weren't all
maybe look like
wolves. They were were-badgers that were digging.
Oh.
Maybe I need to be a badger.
How fast can you run as a badger?
Not very fast.
So maybe...
But I can dig, but so can they.
How fast can you dig as a badger?
My favorite conversation of all time.
I don't know.
You have a digging speed?
I do. I don't. I'd have to look. I'd have to look it up at the whole thing.
30 feet in 6 seconds. That's very impressive.
But at the very least, I feel like at least we have like a little more information.
We know where they are. This is good.
Yeah.
Sean,
Yeah.
from what I know that I had heard tell of the Brotherhood before. Do I have any knowledge about like the way that they treat people who approach from the outside, or has it only been like talk of like travelers who have been beset on the road kind of thing?
From what you heard, the only reports about them interacting with people outside of the woods has been to attack their caravans and leave dead, take captives, take stuff.
Okay.
That is primarily what you would know.
Okay. Well, if we do enter, then perhaps we know where they are. That is a good point, Brothos. But even if we want to enter without violence, I believe it is important that we keep our weapons at the ready.
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure.
I did kill one of their kind.
You did.
Do they? I guess they do know that because one got away.
One of them leaves.
Yes, they saw it.
Gonna cause issues.
I can stay behind.
No.
Or a
apologize.
disguise!
Okay.
Put you
Okay.
in a nice hat.
I could be Brothos the Meek.
Yep.
Sure. Yeah.
It's like Clark Kent. No.
You just put some glasses on me and it will be perfect.
That is it. You know, I wouldn't believe that, but I was playing a video game and the character who always wears suits walked out in a jacket and like a jersey cap, and I was like, who the fuck is that? For like a full 5 seconds. That might
On
work.
the game. Okay, so we go back to town,
Yes.
find a disguise for Brothos, if that's what we're gonna do.
I
Reacquaint
like
It'd
this
be
ourselves
hard
town
with
to
very
hide.
much. I would wish to
Maybe
be
hard to hide
disguised.
the fire, though, unless you
I
just make
cannot
it
wear
seem
a
like you're
shirt.
covered in. Okay, never mind.
You could just wear it for the beginning and then tear it off. Very cool.
Do you like wearing burning clothing?
Well, you tear it off.
Oh, I
yeah.
beat... Okay. Got it. You're smart. I should have done
Like
that.
that play I saw the one
I
time.
feel like we'll just go in some direction. I don't know if it's the direction we want it to go once it's executed.
But it's good. No, it is good.
I don't know
I'm
what you're
here.
talking about, Matt.
Okay, all right. Oh,
Can I
that was
just
you.
my camera?
Sarah talking to Matt. That's
This
not-
is
that
all
was
just
Jonas.
clever plan to get me to wear a shirt. I see.
Of course.
I would really like to find out more information first, if we can.
Sure.
In the town, yes.
Yes. And
Yeah,
I think
I mean-
the best place to go for something like that would be somewhere where we're not going to get arrested for mentioning it. Because,
Two of
They
us
don't have,
can
like,
go find
a warrant.
information, and
Would
two of
we-
us can go clothes shopping.
do you want this to be a shopping episode, Josh?
I just want to buy a shirt.
I will go clothes
Are
shopping.
you gonna buy a
with
shirt
you.
just to rip
Rhystrata
out
and
of it?
Brothos will go clothes shopping. I need fashion advice.
Shopping trip. Shopping trip. Shopping trip.
Okay,
Have fun.
Barney,
It is
you
Rhystrata.
can go back to. I mean, the only place I really know that like the go-to place for knowledge would probably be like the college library, and
You want to try the
mean-
library? Oh, maybe they do have something.
that wasn't really like a recommendation, but I mean,
If you don't have a better suggestion, I guess.
yeah, I mean,
my God,
we
Aiden.
can do. Is there like anywhere else we could go?
I love how
Yeah.
snobby Yona is. It's my favorite thing.
I have standards.
You want to go to the pit?
Brothos. Not Brothos,
That
I
college
think.
is sounding pretty okay if we don't have to go to the downtown part of town.
I think that, hey, honestly, we already have a connection in the down part of downtown. I think that we could maybe go ask Thez or whoever is replacing her for if it's not her shift right now.
Yana, what is your problem with the college?
Oh, it's the stuff that
It's a
they
STEM
teach.
major.
Yeah, I mean, like when you went to the institute, you learned things like history, you learned things about arcana, medicine, and when you go to the Bard College, they just teach you like Wonderwall and just like piano.
Artisanship is
I
a
know
worthy
good
this
spell.
profession.
one.
It's a
I've
good
heard
spell.
Wonderwall, yeah. It's a good spell.
Wonderwall is a cool spell, but it's just not my cup of tea.
I
It just
said
depends.
maybe.
You're going to be the one.
Sorry.
It just depends. I do have like a found respect for the performing arts, but like an entire school based around it just seems a bit extensive.
So wait a
I mean,
minute,
we have
hold
Uh,
on. This is first time I am paying attention. You are saying there are people who can sing and they make magic happen?
Or do other things.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they're bards. They just use their charisma to just magic and all that type of stuff, and they sing songs and play with instruments. Actually, some people don't even sing songs. They just
So you are angry with the way that they get their magic. Yona, remind me how you get yours.
I'm not angry. Who said I was angry? I'm talking about their educational system, not in any way how they fight and or do
Oh, okay.
combat.
All right.
Again,
That
I'm
is
new to
fine.
this. I just killed a person a month
Mhm.
ago. This is
Yes.
very moving
Of
quickly.
course.
We're out of the city, right? I don't want to admit to killing someone.
You walked by 6 guards. Yeah, you guys are
For
approaching
legal
the
reasons,
outskirts.
this is a joke.
Yeah. No, yeah.
I was making a point, officer.
It's fine. Just I'm glad my family sent me to the institute and not here. Just because I feel like I had more fun where I was, and
Art
I
is
wouldn't have
not your
met you
thing.
guys without going there. So
And that's what it's about, having fun.
I would
And
like
meeting
to see
strangers.
someone sing a song.
Having
into
fun
magic.
and meeting strangers.
yeah. Well, hey Brothos, why don't you try and sing a song and we'll see if any magic happens.
No, I sing lots of songs and no magic happens, but I would like to see somebody do this.
I mean,
Okay, it is like on the side, the magic happens, but it is not the song.
I am sure that we will probably come across one in a tavern or something eventually.
Okay.
is music not magic?
Yeah, no, music's definitely magical. Help you feel things.
No, like magic.
Emotion.
When magic, you turn into an animal and Yona fires like stuff from his hands. When
And your beard catches on fire.
and my beard catches on fire. But when
Yeah,
singing,
I mean,
it is
it's
just a noise. Good noise. He's taking everything you're saying literal. He's just being.
Okay. I think that this is a really good conversation, and I would like to continue it because I do want to get your full opinion on it. However,
I will
I
be
really want to
quiet.
go find this shit out.
I'll be
Don't be quiet. No, I'm being genuine.
Okay.
Brothos, we will talk about it as we shop.
Okay.
Okay.
So, are we going to the school?
So you guys split up into 2 groups, I guess.
Oh no, you don't want to go to the school, Yona.
I
We're
don't
going
want to go
downtown.
anywhere at this point. I don't know what we're
Come
doing.
on, let's go to the pit.
I love how much shade we're all throwing around for no reason. It's beautiful.
No, it's great. That's how you know that they've actually traveled together for a long
Yeah.
time. Is that they're just like, fuck
Are we
you.
fighting right
Constant-
now?
One of you almost
ribbing, just
died
go-
15 minutes ago.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Barney's still beat up.
Yep.
Everything's fine.
Yeah, okay.
We'll go to the pit. We'll go to the pit. It's fine. We'll
Let's go to the pit.
just look
And then
all
we
rough
can
and
stop-
tough again.
We can stop at the library on the way back. Nice
Sure,
and safe.
if you would want to do that, absolutely. We'll just have to not look as scary as we do going into the pit, but
I
it's
can
fine.
whack you with my stick and give you some bruises if that would
You
help.
know, I have just and I'm just gonna change into my demeanor with
mustache
the
appears.
yeah. I mean, other stuff happens
I know.
but I do
Your
like the
voice gets
flavor. Of the
deeper.
mustache. But
Muted colors.
yeah, don't. I mean, please don't hit me. You've done enough damage to me.
Sexiona is back. Okay.
Yeah, you look. Let's go.
Brothos, that's so mean.
Okay,
I'm in the... Sorry.
there's a lot happening. Go have fun shopping, guys. Do you guys need money for that? How much is? I mean,
Oh, Brothos, do you have money?
Oh, shit. I have 46 gold pieces.
I feel like you
Well,
could buy
that
a
is
shirt.
enough for a shirt.
Yeah.
It is? Good.
Yeah. Yes, more than enough.
I give them the money pouch.
Nice.
Don't
In case
lose
we
this.
run into any grapes.
Yes, we
We,
must
we
buy
should
grapes.
we should split this just in case one of us gets fucked up. Okay, you two are going shopping, so here take 149, and then we'll take the other 100.
Okay.
Thanks for the allowance,
And so-
Dad.
Oh, Barney, thank you. You are so generous.
That's
For
what they
no
call
reason,
me.
add 20 to our pouch.
You did what?
For no reason, add 20 gold to our pouch. You can take it back later.
Okay.
So
Now it's
Uh,
169 gold.
give it a
Your
What do we
wallet
wanna do,
says
like,
nice, says the
2
coins
or
drop
3
in.
hours, and then meet back at the inn.
What was that meant? Sorry, I made a dumb joke.
2 or 3 hours, meet back at the inn, or
Sounds like a plan.
cool. Stay safe.
Who of us are tracking down Bimbus? Are we just meeting him at the tavern?
We could do that
He's
in
still
the
working.
Okay.
maybe if we see him, we see him. If
You
not,
guys left like an hour and a half ago.
yeah, he's doing his thing. He'll
I'm
meet
sure
us back.
he's fine.
You were just here.
Yeah. Okay. We should. Let's go to our respective
let's
places.
do it. Let's
That
do it.
seems- Okay.
Okay. So, we are going to let's see. Fuck it. Let's go to the costume store first. Sure.
Fuck yes.
do
I'm
you
gonna get
guys
some water.
Yeah, go get some water.
Store.
When you say, is there
Sure.
genuinely a costume store?
Yeah. It's called
Depends on what you're
Eagle
looking for. What do you
I
do?
would like to look. I don't think
Brothos,
Brothos
what
knows.
type of shirt would you like?
It needs to be very. It needs to keep people from recognizing me. Like a costume. From some sort of costume store.
Fuck you.
Disgusted it right now. I'm punching the air. Then perhaps we should go to a costume shop.
Oh, they have these. This is very good.
Almost as if you knew when you were saying.
I have to stay true to the character.
Alright, we head to a costume shop.
Okay, go ahead and make me an investigation roll.
First roll of the night.
What are those Halloween stores that are just always open throughout the year?
The Spirit of Halloween.
Halloween. Yeah.
No. I got a 3.
Investigation, you said?
Yeah.
That's my best. I got a 12.
12.
Hey, it's better than me.
Yeah. You guys are. This is the best choice to send these two alone to go find the costume shop.
We're having a great time.
So after.
And grapes. We're asking for grapes.
It's going to take a while.
Yeah,
with the
looking around
12.
for grapes.
But you do hear about a few clothing options. One of them, indeed, is like a costume type store. It is called the Carousel of Characters. I totally had this written down.
This is where we are going to.
That sounds pretty good, Brothos.
Yes. This way! We go to the Carousel of
go to the-
Characters.
Okay.
Carousel of Characters.
It's not too far out of the way, but it is up on Upper Avelstrad. It is on the incline. You actually have to go up to the more posh section.
Oh no.
Yes. Good luck.
Oh, this is very fancy, Rhystrata. Do you like it?
No.
Why not? Oh! This I know. You have told me.
Okay, let's go.
Are you
you're-
okay?
It's fine.
Okay.
As you walk down the much nicer kept, more white stone streets of this part of the city, you are led via direction through to a place called the Clifftop Market. which is just this tiny little market right on the edge of this cliff that sort of looks over the main section of Avelstrad, where you can actually see off in the distance Dorothy in that whole section with the lake and the park. It's a pretty nice view. But you do see this very colorful looking building in this part of the market that says the Carousel of Characters.
Are there any fruit stands?
Make a perception check.
Ooh, I rolled so well for fruit.
16?
22.
16. 22. Okay, you do see a couple vendors selling fruit. You don't see any grapes.
Son of a bitch.
One moment, Brothos.
Okay.
I am going to go up to a vendor and say, are there any of you that have grapes?
What do you think this is? You think we just find grapes? Do you know how expensive grapes are to import here?
No.
My dear, no, we don't have grapes here.
Where do they come from?
Oh, God. Probably someone far away. We don't have the kind of soil the grapes would need to grow here. That would be quite the journey for grapes.
This is it, folks. The real plot. We finally made it. Here we go. 17 episodes in.
We're
Great.
going to change this entire
Plot,
campaign.
baby!
Quite a bit of the way south, I would say, for grapes.
Guys,
Quite
let's make a
expensive,
winery.
too.
I think bit of the way south, you say.
Yes, much farther south. than
Rhystrata,
here.
do you have the
Oh.
map? Maybe he can show us on that.
I don't have a map, sorry.
Oh.
Strata
Nobody has
turns
a map
back to
in this
Brothos
town.
and she's like, I believe we may have to let down Theme. But who we do not have to let down is our compatriots. Let's go.
Oh, right. Yes. Sorry, I got distracted.
So you go into the costume shop.
Yes.
Yep.
There are these brightly colored, like those racks where I used to hide in as a child when my mom was shopping. Like just covered in these light, like very elegantly colored costumes. There are bright colors. There are darker colors. There are all these very distinct, like jesters and other very vibrant, distinct character-themed outfits. And fuck it. A strange individual comes almost dancing out of the back room and says, "Hello! Welcome to the Carousel of Characters. How may I help you?"
Have to go.
Hello! What is your name?
He's dressed fully in this jester outfit, with this bells and all. There's like 30 bells on his hat. He jingles standing still. There are these slightly pointed ears of maybe a half-elf. This like very light chestnut eyebrows, you can see. A little bit of the hair coming through. Do you need to dress for the occasion? And he shakes his little jester staff. Bit of a fancy dresser, are you?
Pushes Brothos forward.
I need your fanciest disguise.
Oh my god, I don't think anything I own will fit you.
Oh. He immediately looks defeated.
That's a compliment. Look at you.
Oh, okay. He immediately looks inflated.
Oh, I must make something for you, though.
Yes. Okay.
Quite the canvas to work with.
Yes.
Are you looking for anything as well?
No.
Please, don't be shy. Shop around if you don't see anything.
You're meeting a friend tonight, no?
Ooh, date night? Nothing
Something in
says, look at me, like a beautiful costume.
I don't think we will need costumes. I think that Brothos.
Yes.
Go forward.
Okay, I get the feeling like Rhystrata might be uncomfortable, so it is just me and you, buddy!
All right, suit yourself. Oh, I'll suit you. He walks
Don't
back into
understand
the
the
back
joke.
room and comes out with these like measuring tools and little like fitting.
Just Rhystrata's hand on her sword the entire time.
And he begins taking your measurements, Brothos, and asking you a bunch of questions about what you want to look like. So what outfit does Brothos want this man to design for him?
Okay, so it's Brothos. So this disguise needs to be the most conspicuous possible disguise that he can wear.
Of course.
I'm thinking he's probably walking through the fancy streets, seen nobles with like wide frilled collars and flaring sleeves.
Like Shakespeare?
Yeah, like Shakespeare.
Gotcha. Okay.
Plants that like flare out very wide, probably like bright purple with green trim. Definitely a big like flaring poof here that comes out, right?
Nice
like,
little ascot that just furls out.
It really furls out, you know.
Okay.
And definitely, like, again, white cuffs that flare far too wide and maybe, like, make it hard for his hands to kind of be seen. I want him to look even more top-heavy.
Okay. So just, like, very, very over-the-top, like, medieval Victorian fancy.
Yes.
With purples and greens.
Yes.
My God.
He is ecstatic at the opportunity to make that outfit happen for you.
How much is this going to be?
Ooh, for a custom outfit, let's see, that would be roughly... Looks at you for a second, goes, 450 is 45 gold pieces.
Staring this man in the face.
He's like going up and down, saying like the beginning of 7 different numbers.
Brothos looks at Rhystrata. This is
He's
good,
just looking,
yes?
Looking back and forth between the two, you just shing, 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 shing.
Oh, do you like blowguns?
35.
No, get that out of my
Shit.
store. It's a weapon. What are you doing?
So do you-
35.
For a custom work, this much
35.
fabric?
But look at this canvas.
37.
I will do it for 37 if you let me put the name of my store right on your ass.
Deal.
Beautiful. I love a good deal. And he says that'll take probably the rest of the day, the next 3 or 4 hours before he closes. Hey, he wants people to be seeing that advertisement where they're looking.
Please let it say juicy. Please let it say juicy. Please let it say juicy.
What's the best though is that the shirt I'm pretty sure is gonna get destroyed, but those pants, they're staying.
They're staying.
They're staying.
Pants are forever.
Those are gonna be there
And
forever.
it doesn't say juicy. It says property of the the Carousel of Characters.
Oh god.
What I love about that is that
But it's
people
written
could
in a
look
juicy
at that
font.
and be like, "Oh, that's where the clothing store is from," or they could look at it and be like, "That man's ass is owned by the party."
Either way, they'll come crawling from miles around.
This is good advertising for you. Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, but that is
37
the
you
deal.
said? I'll take it.
35, I think.
35. I'll take it out of my funds because this is stupid meme bullshit and we don't need
Yeah.
to impact
this
the
is
party.
fantastic.
It'll be done by the end of the
This
night.
is worth the party fund.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Good.
Or to the end
I
of the
support it
business
100%.
hours. You can do it.
Can they come
Like,
back
they'll
at
close
the
at
end
like
of the
9.
evening?
Sure, absolutely. I close at 9, so be here or be poorly dressed.
Okay, little jingly man, goodbye! And he like walks
I'm not
up.
little. You walk out the door.
How tall is this man?
This guy's like 5'6", 5'7", not too tall, but taller than Brothos.
Okay, shorter than me.
Most people
Yeah.
are.
Did you guys get his name?
I'm trying to decide if Rhystrata might be a little bit of an asshole here. I think she tries to bump him as she heads out and knock off his hat.
Okay, make an attack roll just against this guy's hat. Just smack his hat. You're not going to do any damage to this guy.
You just turned into the high school bully. Nerd.
I feel bad the second she does it, but she hates that hat so fucking much. That said, that's a dirty 20.
Okay, you smack it right off his head. The sound of 1,000 bells hitting the ground is a terrifying kind of silence.
That's more. I pick it up and give it back to him. You dropped.
I did not. I did no such thing. You smacked it right off my head. Why?
Can I sleight of hand?
Put it
piece
back
of
on his
gold
head? Oh, you didn't see anything.
He
Put a
feels
piece of
so
gold in.
bad immediately.
Okay, you just put a piece of gold in his hand. He's like, I'm so confused.
Okay.
As Rhystrata walks out, Brothos is waiting there for her, and he'll just be like, "Do you think maybe I should have asked for a hat like his too?" Why are you all staring at me like that? No.
Brothos, think. Okay, wait. No, I have a good argument for this. It is not just hatred. If we are trying to stealth, it would be bad.
Oh, this is very good. You are smart. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes. Okay, well that didn't
God.
take very long.
Do you want to try to find a bard while we walk?
Yes, we need to go drink this
Okay.
off.
Okay. And we will transition over to the other group.
Oh.
Oh man, all right, let me.
What the fuck?
Anyways.
I wonder what Brothos is gonna look like in his costume. They didn't tell us what he was gonna try and go
Sure.
for, so
He'll
I'm
look.
sure Rhystrata's with him. It couldn't be that bad.
She is good.
If we know we're getting into potentially a situation where we may need to fight, she may be able to use like tactics with like saying, "Hey, this needs to be
With the
like
dresser?
yeah." Just say like, "Hey, he needs to move his arms." Like, it's
I
not
thought
like a
you
tight.
meant she was gonna get into a fight. Confusing.
I mean, knowing Rhystrata, that could also happen too.
they could
so
very well happen. Yeah, that's true.
It could like
That's
I don't know. He might have just some air about him that doesn't vibe well.
I'm kind of
with-
excited to see what Brothos chooses.
I am too, but also worried for some reason. I don't know why.
I'm not worried. I think it'll be great.
We'll be fine. It's fine. This is okay. Oh man, look at that death pit over there. Oof.
I gotta go to the
Let's,
bathroom.
Love this place. So, did we need to go to the bar you wanted to go to, or
Yeah, let's take it back to the Hell's Pawn. I think maybe we can
is this
Fuck
all the
the
same
Fez.
day that we've done this?
Yeah, you guys were here like 3 hours ago.
Oh jeez. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you head over to Hell's Pond.
Yeah.
You see the crowd has died down a little bit, but not too much. It's still pretty rowdy at this late at night. Familiar looking situation. Thez isn't behind the bar, over in that corner booth that they have sort of set up so they can just watch everything that's happening. Imps fluttering around, delivering late night food and drink to everyone in the bar.
It's Thezra, right?
Yeah.
Thezra. Okay.
I don't know if you guys got the full name.
We just got the first name.
We got
That was
Thezra.
it.
That's
Yeah,
it.
Thezra.
Yeah.
Everyone calls her Fez.
Yeah. Do you want to take the lead with the questions because you were there and saw everything, or I mean, they know what we look like. We were just here, so
I mean, we're asking for information that is
should
sensitive.
I not look? Okay. Should I maybe change how I look and not be
No, you look great.
like myself? Well, no. I mean, if I'm asking a question that's gonna like be suspicious, I don't want to look suspicious
Well,
as myself. If that will be like incriminating, you can't get in trouble for asking questions, I guess. But I just feel
we're
like
already
maybe.
traveling with someone who has a warrant on them.
But we're
What's one
fixing
more?
that. We'll fix it. I mean, I would. Yeah, one more
fine.
would just make it more complicated. I think that would.
We'll be
would-
fine. Barney starts walking towards the.
Okay.
We'll be great.
Okay.
It'll be great.
Okay. Yep. I trust you.
You're walking towards the...
Fez.
Okay. In the corner booth.
And as we draw even, he'll kind of like tap his knuckles against the chair on the other side and just kind of be like, I know we were just here, but is this seat taken?
As you walk up, it is this very like elegant, like rounded booth that's just draped in these kind of like silks, like different silk scarves, just sort of draped over this seat back. And she's just sort of like splayed out, just sort of resting arms open. She's like,
God, she's so hot.
take a seat.
You see, I'm just gonna pull up a chair from the boot.
Awkwardly, the entire bar kind of goes quiet, just looks back.
So sorry, I didn't want to
Resumes
sit on
doing whatever they were doing.
the scarves would get wrinkled. It's fine.
Barney fully just leans back on the scarves. These are nice.
What are you doing here?
Got kind of a potentially sensitive question and figured you would be a good person to ask about something like that.
Okay.
Do you know anything about the Brotherhood of the Beast?
I know they're a huge pain in the city's ass.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you
Uh,
curious? Sort of leans back, like taking an interest in why you're asking all these questions.
just interested.
if one were to try and get in contact with that organization, is there a location you would go to? Do they have like a meetup spot or a place where you would ask questions, a public forum that may be somewhat secretive?
Why the fuck would you want to contact them?
What do you know about them?
I know they tend not to leave survivors hanging around.
Cool.
Not a lot of caravans making it across those woodlands recently.
We had some questions we needed to ask them, but we don't necessarily want to have to like step in their territory to ask those questions, at least to figure out something.
Right. Well, you're smart not asking the guard about this, because they'd probably bring you in for questioning.
Yes, we thought of that beforehand to ensure our safety.
And if you don't have this information, that's fine. But if you know somebody who does know, that would be just as well.
Hey, I don't deal with the Brotherhood of the Beast. That's not my thing.
That's fine.
If you, for
Do you
whatever
know
reason, if
who-
you want to talk to them, you should go find yourself in Sleeth. I hear they've been snatching people up there every couple of days.
Sleeth.
Oh, that's south from here, right?
Slightly. Southwest-ish.
Southwest-ish.
What do you mean by snatching people up?
Literally that.
That kind of was self-explanatory.
Recruiting, they call it, I think.
Oh,
That's fucked up.
So you want to deal with them?
that's the best way. That's at
Oh,
least
you could
from-
just take your belongings through the woods on the road. You'll probably meet them that way. Probably faster.
That is a tactic.
Now I'm curious. Why would you want to find the Brotherhood of the Beast? Someone who very recently came in here looking for someone else. Is that connected?
Who did we come in here looking for? I forget.
You came in here looking for the guy who's in
elf.
prison.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Was he an elf? Was he?
Connected?
Drow.
Drow.
Not as far as I know. That would be
So this is personal.
Totally coincidental.
Interesting.
we're busy people.
Right.
Kind of like multitasking.
Okay. So what? They killed someone you know?
Not as far as I know.
You looking to join up with them?
I mean, not particularly when it comes to changing shape. I kind of already got that down pat, so
Nice.
I'm good.
thanks.
No, just questions.
Yeah, they don't really like dealing with people not of their own. You catch the drift?
Do you happen to know if they have fractures, splinters, other groups that they contend with? If it's not just the Brotherhood of the Beast?
I'm pretty sure they're the only thing living in that wood. Don't think they have any sections or anything like that.
Subdivisions.
No. Think they just kill and take.
I really appreciate the help.
Yeah.
The reason I haven't told you why exactly is because you could tell somebody else.
It's fair. All right. Your business is your own. Is there another reason you're still in my booth?
By chance, if separate question, not related to anything that's, I wouldn't necessarily say bad, but this is just a common question. If one were looking for a place to learn information and knowledge that wasn't specifically from the college in town. Do you know of any place that could provide such information? I know there was the still mill that had some magical means and things like that, but any other place that has magics of any kind?
I kind of shit out of luck for anything magic related outside the college.
Cool.
Might try your luck at the Far Reach Bazaar, depending on what day it is. They might have something you're looking for, but
We had heard of that before, right?
yeah,
Of like
that's in
shopping
Upper
Plaza.
Applestrad. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Cool. Well, hey, we appreciate it. Thank you for answering our questions and obviously being discreet about it.
Is there anything we can do to ensure your discretion?
Look, I don't care about your business. You know, I see a lot of faces in here. I forget a lot of them too. So
I stroke my mustache.
yeah,
And
one
say,
second.
So sorry.
You seem,
No,
you seem busy.
I just love that.
Perfect.
Let's get back to relaxing. Enjoy your night. We may see you again as patrons. We might grab some food. It looked really good. I've said enough. Have a good night. And I'll just slide a gold piece on the table over to him.
I'll match it.
Okay.
Thank you.
They look down at it and they just
Oh,
sort
I'm
of like
bored.
make a hand motion, and sitting behind them on this stoop that they're resting their arms on, you see a little imp appear from invisibility, jump down on the table, grab the 2 gold pieces, and sort of fly off into another room. Thanks. Come back anytime.
We will. Pushing the chair
Scared
back.
me for a second.
Sorry, the chair. I'm sorry. I didn't want to sit in.
Yep.
Okay, sorry. We'll leave.
You can lift it up. Okay.
It looked like it had one of those things that let it
doesn't.
slide. Okay. Sorry, guys. Sorry.
The entire bar is just kind of quiet at this point, looking at you
Oh,
now.
hey, that's a cool drink you're drinking. Enjoy it. Yeah, Barney, we should go. Please, we go, please.
Yeah.
I almost did a
yeah.
chunk down Bim impression. That would have been
Oh
weird.
God.
Please.
I'm gonna shit in your mouth, boy.
Barney, can we please go?
We're going. We're already gone.
Gotta go.
Yeah, but you guys head out away from the Hell's Pond. Are you going to meet up at the bar like you?
Whatever we
suggested,
planned.
or- Okay, I
Walking.
didn't know if you guys had more to do.
I'm just curious. Walking back out of the pit, where that fighting cage area place that we said it was there anything like on the base level of that, like any like signs or postage around it saying like what that is specifically, aside from just a place where?
Make
probably
an
have it.
investigation check as you're looking down into that pit.
Yeah.
Like a little informational podium.
Investigation 12.
12. Okay, you can't really see anything in the pit or anything like directly attached to it that gives it any sort of connotation or anything like that. Unfortunately. It just looks like this weird caged section with these 2 benched seating areas.
What you thinking?
No, it looked ominous. I didn't know like what specifically happens there, and just we walked past it a lot, and I didn't see any signs or anything, so it just seemed weird that they'd have something like that. I would imagine for like entertainment. I think someone had told us it was something about entertainment, but it just looks weird.
Maybe it's for public executions.
Oh, that's I mean, that's a thought. It's fairly violent if they just have some beasts sick them and not just quickly put them out of their misery. But I mean, that's a thought too. I don't necessarily know.
Do you have anything else that you want to do before we go back and find our folks? Do you
no,
want
I
to
mean,
stop by the college or?
I mean, we can. I don't think they'll have any information about the Brotherhood.
I feel good about the information that we have.
Do you? I didn't.
Well,
it seemed
not
like
good.
Yeah, that didn't seem like a bit of information. I mean, it was helpful.
No, I don't
It doesn't
feel.
make our job easier. What we need to do to try and find your sister.
No, I don't feel good about it. But at least we have more information. Let's go to the bar.
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna just peel off the mustache, and my clothes will go back to the normal color. it was the mustache the whole.
Wait. It is imperative to me that means that Yona drew a little mustache on paper, stuck it on his upper lip, and that's how this guy is self-activated. My God.
This is very good.
That's so good.
So yeah, I guess we can go back. Where is Dorothy in proportion to the dock?
Oh, you mean the actual?
Yeah, are we going back to this?
Where did
That's
we
what
say we
said.
were going to meet? I don't remember.
Rhystrata, where did we say we were going to meet? I can't remember. Yeah.
Fuck.
Also, how's the
That's
costume
the first
going?
That's the first 2 words of the message.
Okay, off to a good start.
The next one's our
Did
Brothos.
we
Where did you say
go
we're
to
gonna
where
meet?
we were supposed to meet, or did we
Yeah.
just find a bar?
Yona, maybe just ask them where they are.
Well, better yet, where are you? Scratch the first question. You don't have to answer that one.
The upper city.
Okay, they're at the upper city. So,
Anything more specific than that?
good point. Where specifically? No one has a map here.
Where
Wait.
did you go?
We are looking for a bard. And then Rhystrata will describe their surroundings.
Did you say bard?
Bard.
Yes.
They're looking for a bard.
We are?
Yeah. Rhystrata's
thought you
looking
said
for a
bar.
bard for you.
Can we just meet them? Can you, Yona? Would you mind if we just meet them back at the inn?
We could do that, but we've also you know them. It's not going to be easy for us to tell them just, hey, come here if they're dead set on meeting a bard.
No, I don't.
Granted,
I
it
don't
was my
plan.
fault for explaining what they were specifically, so Brothos got excited about it. But
Far be it from me to attempt to split them from their mission of finding a bard. I would simply like to sit down for a while.
sure, I would as well. Let's just we'll tell them to meet us back at the inn, and we can get some food there. I'm gonna send it to Brothos. Brothos, when you finish looking for a bard, meet us back at the inn. Tell Rhystrata.
Oh, that is what we are doing. Thank you, Yona.
Good God.
Anytime.
Let's look for a bard.
I thought you said bar.
I heard bar.
Okay.
I heard
We've
yeah,
walked past
you said
3
bar.
bars and Brothos has just said nothing, thinking that Rhystrata had one in
I guess
mind.
that's not one that she wants.
Yeah.
I know it plays. It has a guitar.
Oh, we're looking for a bard, the Barney says. He also says we should meet them back at the Dorothy later.
Oh, well, we can walk and look.
Yes.
We head to the bar, keeping our eyes out for a bard.
Oh, you head back to the Dorothy?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Make me a perception check.
Nice.
Oh.
Oh shit! Every time I do perception tonight, we are on fire. What did you get, Brothos?
A 9.
A 9.
Well, that's interesting. I got a 19.
You guys are in the city for it. I feel like a 9 could get you anywhere. Just throw a stick.
Wait, what'd you get, Rhystrata?
My
Sorry.
eye.
19.
19. That's pretty good. You eventually do find this sort of corner street performer right before you start to head down into Middle Avelstrad. Just this sort of lightly strumming, like guy just
Pee-wee
on the
Herman?
corner. Seems to be, yeah, it's Pee-wee Herman. No, it's not. No, it's not. He's problematic.
You probably
That
don't
back
want
so
that in
fast.
your world, huh?
I don't think
Yeah.
so.
Gotta
It's
just
not
elbows
Pee-wee Herman.
Brothos a little bit and points.
Oh. What does he look like?
He's just like a kind of a lean dwarven male, just sort of sitting there with his lute, strumming away.
He's less fancy than I thought he would be.
You're not always fancy. Do you do magic?
He just sort of looks. Hello.
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 I
Do you do magic?
have a little. He just does a little minor illusion, and the little patch of grass on the ground, a little bit of a flower's bloom.
I put 10 silver in.
Does a way
thing.
over dramatic bow.
Oh.
Continues playing.
Okay. This is very good.
You just sit here for 20 minutes, watching him do his thing.
He plays beautifully, but as the performance goes on and you sit there longer and longer, he doesn't ever actually sing words. He just sort of goes, and like
You don't know any
a tune.
songs?
What
I
language is
know
this?
hundreds.
Can I roll insight on this bitch?
Sure, go for it.
Bardic school dropout.
No graduation day
Oh my
for
god,
me.
I'm rolling fire! What is my insight? +4. That's a 22.
22. It seems like he's very good mechanically on the lute, but it doesn't seem like he has the voice to be able to back up that talent, and he wants to.
So you should more with your diaphragm, like deeper.
Do you know any giants?
Make a performance check, brother.
Yes. 13?
13. That's not bad. Are you trained in it at all, like proficiency or anything?
No.
That's a good straight roll then. You let out this very like solid, very well carried note with a little bit of vibrato in it, just without any training. He's like, "Oh my god! Please." See. He just like gestures next to him.
Do you know
For you to go to
any
sing?
giant songs?
I could probably figure it out if you wanted to sing some of your favorite giant. Wait, what?
And the 1, and the 2, and the 1, 2, 3. Ha! He starts singing in giant.
Bring, bring. Actually, let's see. He's having kind of a hard time keeping up with you, but he's very good at the lute, so it's not like he's falling behind you. But you guys do garner a little bit of an audience over the next 20-25 minutes, if that's how long you wanted to stay there.
Sure.
Grata just stands looking so proud.
He starts doing some of the more taverny, jaunty songs. You obviously know those.
Yeah.
And then he lets you take back over with some more giant hymnals.
They are
Which
literally...
no one in the audience has ever heard before, but they're all in rap.
They're all religious songs, every single one of them.
Yeah. But they have no idea. No one here speaks giant.
At the end, he's like, "Oh, thank you very much, Mr. Bard. What is your name?"
Oh, my name's... Shit. No one
That's
look
a
at me.
bad.
Fuck. I had a name
His
for the
name's
guy in the
Fuck.
store, and no one asked me that guy's name, and then I just lost it.
Oh, no. I'm sorry.
This guy's name is Preston. Preston
Preston.
Digitation.
Motherfucker. Digitation?
I had that one backed up for a while.
Oh no.
Can we keep him?
Taking a short rest while I'm at the bar, by the way. I'm
Sure,
saying that.
obviously. Go for it.
Preston Digitation. I have a very important question.
Mm-hmm.
Will you be our quartermaster?
I don't know what that means. But you do, from your little performance there, Brothos, there is a small cap filled with coins. Looks like the whole thing is probably around 40 gold pieces in total, and he gives you half of it.
Oh, you do not have to do this.
I insist.
Oh, okay.
That's Brothos.
I will
You
help
could
you.
earn quite a living this way. You should look into it.
Oh, I don't know. It was all because of your good, whatever that little thing with the strings is.
Thank you. Looks kind of deflated at that.
It is a lute.
Lute.
And it was beautiful.
It was very good. I do not know the word. I am sorry. I did not mean to offend you.
It's fine. No offense
no.
taken. Hey, hey.
What did I
Ah,
do,
well,
Rhystrata?
that is. But you do honor to your instrument. Thank you.
Okay, he begins retuning it, sits down and puts the hat back out.
Thank you, Preston. You are wonderful.
Hey, hey.
I hate
Not the
that.
same.
Not the
Sean
same.
hates that.
Yeah, we head on, and
to the-
Rhystrata's like, Brothos.
Is it late enough before
So
to
many
pick up the
talents.
outfit, or is it still early?
Yes, we can say
Yeah, we
you
take
Just
a
just-
short
to
rest
get that
before-
out of the way. And sorry, Rhystrata,
Yeah.
please.
Oh, no, you're fine. No, see, you have Brothos. You're a man of many talents.
I guess, yes. Sometimes. You mean like the singing?
Yes.
Oh, well, we sing when we work. This is what we do.
That is beautiful.
It's whistling.
You whistle when you work.
But they look outside.
It doesn't really translate very well from giant. It is, but it is close. It is. I have not heard of people who could make magic with this singing. This was very interesting to me.
Yes, magic comes from all different places.
Yes, this is. I am learning this very much like talking books.
You know, you enjoy forges, right?
Yes.
Some people get magic from things like that.
Oh, this I know. Yes. Oh. Yes, this you call them there are clerics and the people who make the little things too.
The little things, yeah. Yes.
It's the little things.
It's the little things. It's just kind of back and forth with Rhystrata.
Yeah.
As
We
they
just
make their
chat.
Just shooting some shit.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Eventually, you do make it to Dorothy, who's kind of like skirting the dock a little bit, not like being summoned, but just sort of like closely skirting it. It looks like she's about to leave, so you guys run and hop on before
Oh
she
yeah,
takes off.
we do our fucking long jumps.
Yeah, the long jumps.
And you do have your costume, Brothos, if you'd like to. It's expertly made exactly to
He's
your
got it all
specifications.
tucked away in like a little bag, and he's being very careful with it.
It's a lot of material.
Yeah, there's a big white poof coming out of the top of the bag.
Is it dry clean only?
No, but you
Thank
don't
God.
think water's its friend.
Thank God, because
Oh,
there was
God.
going to be so much blood on this shit.
You could wash it, but
I got you covered.
probably not going to last long. It's going to
Thank
fade immediately.
Gonna have to find a good tailor.
It just says prestidigitation only. This is the way to clean it.
I love that.
I want a laundromat that is just that.
It's literally that's what dry cleaners are in this world.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we make it back to meet with our friends
Yeah,
at
we're
the
at
tower.
bar.
Yes.
Hi.
You guys are all there.
Hello. Yo.
Hey, how did it go? Oh, that's a lot of costume, Brothos.
I am excited to put it on.
Yeah. Do you want
see
to?
it.
Are you gonna try it now, or do you want to just wait
Not
until
in
the day
public, Yona. I will go upstairs. Jeez, you're such a naughty boy. And he'll walk upstairs and get changed.
of? Okay.
Damn.
Is it shoulder armor? Is that what?
Well, he's got to take the kilts off, but
He's got a
Oh, yeah.
pauldron.
One pauldron.
okay. It is going
hanging
to
out.
probably
Sorry,
take
my
him like
computer's
30
freaked out.
minutes
Some
to put this
sensitivity.
on.
Cool.
Oh god. After like
Um,
10 minutes, Rhystrata's gonna.
You're going to put on the costume before bed?
Yeah.
Hell?
Nice. Dig it. 10 out of 10.
Do we have time? Because I was going to talk to Yona about something.
Sure. Yeah, we could be talking
Or do
while
we
they're
need to-
Yeah.
Okay.
at the shop and stuff like that.
Halfway through,
Yeah.
he will come and get Rhystrata, and it's just like a head down the stairs. Rhystrata!
Yes.
Do you have the neck piece on?
I think I have it on backwards. It is gouging places that I don't think it should. I need your help.
Oh dear. Okay, I'm coming. It's
As you round the stairs, you see property of the Carousel of Characters right above his crotch.
yep, that's backwards.
Shit.
It's definitely backwards. Okay. And I go to help.
Okay. You guys can talk in the meantime.
What's up?
Do you remember? Of course you remember. A couple days ago when the shit happened on the road.
Yeah, at camp.
Yeah, there was an argument and all that.
Yeah.
When I walked away, and you came after me, first of all, really appreciate all the things that you said. So thank you. And
course.
also, sometimes I need more time before people come talk to me about stuff like that, because I was so mad that I couldn't really even think straight, and I was really worried that if I had said, I'm glad that I didn't say much to you, because I'm worried that I would have said something shitty. When I walk away like that, it's because I just need a second.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I mean, thank you for letting me know. I just got kind of worried because that's the first time I've had like a situation like that come up, where everybody has been kind of just went their own ways for stuff. And I really I wanted to make sure you were okay and that you were coming back, that you weren't just gonna leave. So in the future, I will have that noted, to give you some space, but just know I mean the best. I just want to make sure everyone's okay.
That sounds good. Really glad that we're traveling together, and I'm glad that you're my friend.
Yeah, absolutely.
And yeah, I just wanted to tell you so that, yeah. But thank you for caring.
Anytime. Yeah, well, hey, thank you for being my friend. It's, I didn't think I would have this many friends this far into being away from the Institute, so that's fun. And I'm glad it's you guys, because I don't think I would have made it much further out of the city of Virgil's Run without you guys with me.
Oh yes, friendship gives them a high five.
Hey, while they're gone, I will be honest, and I can tell you the main reason why I'm just kind of hesitant with the whole Bard College thing was when I was at the Institute and I was taking a lot of classes. When I was signing up for my curriculum, I wanted to make sure I was taking like all honors classes, obviously, just making sure I got the most knowledge from everything. Got it. You know, I like history. I'm a big history buff.
Yes.
So I saw a class that was called Historic Performances. And I saw that and was like, that cool. I could learn about how like all the old plays that they did and how the writers came to think of these stories and what stories they told of the years of yesterday. But it turns out it was a performing class, more of like a performing arts class. And the performances you were doing were supposed to be historic and grandiose. And so I didn't know that, and I couldn't drop the class because it was too late and I needed to get the credit for that semester. So I mean, I was pretty good at it because obviously I don't like cheap out on learning. So like it was good and I was good at it, but like
sounds like you nailed it.
Yeah, no, it's pretty good. Like, hold on. What's the name of the barkeep guy? Delson? Delson, can you give me like 3 cups, tankards, opaque, so you can't see through them?
Would you like me to fill them with shale ale?
No, just the cups would work if you have them.
He just takes 3 cups off the shelf and
thank you. I mean, afterwards you can fill them. This isn't gonna take long. Okay. 3 cups, and then I'll use prestidigitation, make a red ball. I'll say, watch it.
Okay.
And then I'll do mage hand. I'll go like clap, clap, and then as I put my hands away, a third hand will pop up, and I'll just start flipping them around. I'll say, go ahead, pick one.
He picks the leftmost cup.
Nope, it's empty. I'll put that one away. I'll pick it up. There's 1 ball left, and I'll just be like, switch. Pick one. Okay,
I was watching it this time.
That's the point. So yeah.
I mean, like really watching it.
I switch one more. Is it
shit?
Pick.
Fuck. Wait, now I'm confused.
Okay, yeah.
One switch is like fuck. There's 2 glasses. 50-50.
Left again.
Empty. And then I'll pick up the last one, and that one's empty too. And it's like,
whoa!
It wasn't there the whole time. It was just over here. It's like stage magic. It's stuff that's not really there. It's like sleight of hand, it's really cool stuff. But like, I don't know. I didn't tell much of like my friends when I was at the Institute. That was kind of like I'm busy between this time of day. Don't worry about it. I mean, it's really fun. Like, it's pretty awesome to do that type of stuff. But like, it was an accident.
You could make some money like busking with that shit.
Yeah, but like, I don't know. Some people I feel like would just consider that like very, very nerdy. I think. Like, I mean, okay, coming from me, I get it, but like, not as cool as like, oh, I can recite the entire speech that happened back in the year such and such, whatever, like to a T. Got that memorized, but I don't know. It just doesn't seem like a fun party trick, which I guess in hindsight is what that is. But I don't know. It's a neat hobby. I don't really like it too much to like talk about it.
Well, I think that's a very fun party trick.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
it's cool,
fucking awesome.
but I don't know. It just knowing that I can do that and I'm good at that, and then going to the college and just seeing them go like, "Oh man, we built an entire establishment of this entire grand blah blah blah. That's what we do for our education system." But like knowing that you could do that at a place and then also learn other stuff, I feel like what's the point? They should just get more of those STEM classes in there so that people know about like the history of the land or like how alchemical compounds create such a reaction that makes this happen, and other things like magic, and like not just singing songs or just doing the performances, because like the Institute has all that. Why focus on just the performance part?
I mean, there are lots of songs that are about battles, and there are
well, that was in the class too. I mean, I know those as well, but like that, it was an elective class. You didn't have to have an entire college curriculum built around just the performance parts. Like have it as a class or two, not build up an entire structure just
Every single performer in here wants to murder you right now.
I'm the performer. This is me being the performer.
Yona, as your friend, because we are friends.
Yes, we did establish this.
I have to tell you that when you say that, you kind of sound just a little bit like a dick.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. Because
that's what other people do and find really important.
I know, but you guys haven't seen the Institute. At least, I mean, unless you have. Have you been to the Institute?
No,
in the past?
I don't think you get it.
Yeah, it's
I have not.
To be there. It's kind of the atmosphere of the Institute. It may change. I may enjoy that college at some point and visit them, but I don't know.
It's okay. It's okay to have a favorite thing.
Yeah,
You have a favorite thing, and you're really good at it. You're very smart. You work really hard.
I do.
And it's very impressive that you can just rattle off those speeches off the top of your head. And other people have their thing, you know? And I think that it gets dangerous when you start valuing certain skills over others.
Yeah.
I've had that happen to me, and it sucks.
Oh. How do you mean? Just... It's fine. That's okay. In hindsight, now that I said it, I do feel bad about it. I should probably go apologize to them. They won't know what I'm talking about, but I think I'll feel better if I do it. And just maybe...
To the people at the college?
Yeah, I think I should... Not right now, it's late.
Maybe tomorrow.
I feel bad now. Ooh.
Maybe you can buy them a cake or put money into their tuition funds.
They work hard. They work hard for what they do. Oh, man.
Strata and Brothos burst.
No, Brothos at the top of the stairs like, okay, so I need you to introduce me. Very dramatic, yes?
Oh, here are the cups back, Delson. You can fill them.
All right. Very fancy introduction for very fancy boy. Okay.
So fancy.
That's the introduction?
Indubitably.
No. Strata steps down, looking for all the world like she wants everything to sink into. She just wants to sink into the ground.
Just at that moment, Aroas comes into the front
goes,
door.
What?
Just at that moment, Aroas walks into the front door and goes, hello?
Presenting the most bold in all of the lands, the killer of multiple monsters, the pride of Abidon, and the greatest friend I have ever known, Brothos the Bold, in his new outfit.
Thank you. And he walks down, and the white flared neck is so wide that the beard like kind of cascades out
Oh
and
my
over
And
it.
hangs on the edge.
Yeah, and he definitely does not have enough movement as he kind of like awkward waddles down the stairs like this, and you can't see his hands because they're buried in
fabric.
Incredible.
Thank you. Hello,
Rhystrata
everybody.
does a very impressive court bow.
It is very
Whoa.
stiff moving down the stairs.
Please, you have to teach me how to do that.
That is amazing.
Confetti.
Oh, yes, this is good.
Wow, what the...
Do a spin for us, Brothos.
Make a dexterity save.
Oh, okay.
God.
Hold on.
You have advantage technically because you can see the stairs.
Okay. I rolled
That's
2. Okay, this is fate. I rolled 2 2s on that dex save, so that's a 4.
Okay.
I try to catch him.
So you watch as Brothos does a spin. You think he's gonna fall, and then he catches himself. And then the floorboard on the stairs go and just snaps him under his face. And he's going towards you on the stairs.
Oh shit! Oh god!
No damage is taken, but he does sort of like stumble down. The collar thing is a little askew, a little crunched up. You can brush it out, but it was a little ungraceful spill.
Okay, let's catch up.
Help him up.
Nice.
Oh, these. How do you guys move in this clothes
Wow.
like this?
I don't think anyone wears clothes like that.
He believes that
Like,
this is
on the-
similar
on the
to the
regular.
attire you're all wearing.
Well, ours are a little looser.
It's just a showy.
Yeah, Brothos, can you like stretch your arms and move freely? Did you take that into consideration
He's
when
got
making
about
it?
6 inches of like movement
Well,
in his arms.
If imagining holding your weapon like this is impossible to you.
How do you
He's going to
fight?
tear it off when he fights, so it is
Okay.
fine.
And what was that? What was on the
Brothos, maybe if you
words on your
Oh
pants?
no!
Oh yes, look. Like shows backside.
property of
Carousel
what does that
of
say?
Carousel
Carousel
of Characters.
Characters.
It saved us like 5 gold pieces.
Wow,
10.
Okay. Wow.
Oh, 10.
that is incredible.
Advertising space.
I could not have done this without Rhystrata. She was
It's a lot of
dedicated.
advertisements.
That's some tight advertising.
That boy is dummy shit.
Brothos got that dump truck.
It's essentially like having the Goodyear blimp with your name on it.
Strata
boy's
just does a
sick.
little salute over to Erois.
Be thick.
Right. Hello?
Welcome back.
Is everything
Hello.
okay?
Obviously,
You just
Hello?
sort of leans over to Brothos.
Oh shit.
Brothos, maybe you should just let it go and make it a vest.
Yeah. He
That's
goes back
cool.
upstairs.
You hear a bunch of seams splitting as he walks up the stairs.
That was
Not
very
unfixable,
expensive.
but not great.
Oh god. Erois, let's have a drink. And they just join
Alright.
the bar.
And you guys drink. First off, I love that STEM canonically exists in this world,
Yeah.
and it stands for science, technology, equations, and magic.
Mm-hmm.
Yes!
And I love that the 5th level Warlock is a big sleight of hand magic fan.
I was
I love
immediately
it.
thinking
It's-
that guy
no.
at parties who like wants to do card tricks and nobody wants to
Yes.
talk to him.
I love it.
No.
I love it so much. It's my favorite thing.
Why don't they know I can do shorthand magic?
So, while you all sit down and have a drink and begin to chat, we are going to take our break because we just hit the 2-hour mark, which flew by. We might go a little long tonight. So
Ooh.
You guys
Oh
are
my
ready?
god, what's gonna happen?
Hi, everyone.
we'll be back in 10 minutes. Look out for that giveaway.
Giveaway is okay. Fan art.
Hey.
Whee!
Bye. I'm
is the worst.
What? That came out of nowhere,
No.
Josh. I don't know what you're talking
I'm
about. Hi, everybody.
I'm-
Welcome back to the show.
Hello, everybody.
Josh is...
I'm losing my. I hear you counting in my head.
Well, we last left off. You guys were hanging out at the bar just after some shenanigans with Brothos' outfit and a nice conversation from Yona and Barney. Is there anything you guys want to do with your time?
Taking watches for sleeping.
In a building, I love it.
Yep.
I'll
We
go to
agreed
sleep.
on that.
No, you're totally valid. Okay. So, taking watches. Is everyone just going to go straight to bed?
Come on.
Yeah, Rhystrata's not. Brothos will attempt to mend some of the holes in his new outfit.
Gotcha.
But he has
Okay,
no
so
ability to do that, so then he'll go to
Okay.
bed.
Sweet.
So you have a poorly stitched together outfit.
I could help.
Well, you know how to
Good.
do this, Yona.
I have no knowledge of stitch work, but I mean, I can.
Brothos
make sure
turns to look at
Do you
you,
have
and
the
there are
cantrip
just
mending?
pins in his
Yeah,
hand.
that's what I wanted to make sure didn't happen.
Oh boy.
This hurts.
Do you have mending, Yona?
No, but I have Prestidigitation and Mage Hand, so I don't know what that'll do.
Mending is the one specifically for fixing like tears and
Nope, don't
stuff
got
like
that.
that. You can make it clean, but other than that, it probably
Yeah, just gonna.
Wouldn't
It's
clean
so
it too
nice.
much.
And
You can also try and
Yep.
sew it if you wanted
Boy,
to.
he spilled a
That's
bit
up
of
to you.
ale.
I mean, I could try and sew it with like a sleight of
Sure,
hand.
give me
Or
a sleight of
something.
hand check. Sure,
I mean, okay. 9.
no.
Yeah,
You
I'm
find a
sorry.
needle and thread, and that's about as far as you get. And you're like,
Hmm.
all right, maybe later.
Let's just, maybe it helps because now it's breathable with the holes, so you can move
There you
a
go.
bit more.
You do feel a bit more mobile in it.
It's under your arms, so it's not like anyone's gonna look at that and be like, oh, they have an outfit that looks weird, because no one's gonna insult you.
Okay, one more question. Can you help me take it off so that I can go to bed?
Nice.
Yeah, just peel the costume.
It almost comes apart in like sections,
Yeah.
like an Iron Man suit.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. You're naked.
I'm asleep.
Okay.
Okay.
naked and asleep.
Just gonna go take a watch in the hallway and hope that you just sleepwalk and put some clothes on when you come back.
Are you going first?
Yep, I guess I'll go for it. I don't really want to. Brothos is naked, so
Cool.
I'm just gonna. Did we see Bimbus come back?
No.
I don't have a way to message him.
Did he say he was going to meet us back here?
He did not.
Pretty sure. No, he didn't. He's just doing his thing.
You guys said you were going to go try and find your sister. He went off to take care of the other side of
Oh
things
yeah,
for
we
you.
did send him on that. Well,
He was going to try and go find more information. That's all you really knew.
Okay.
okay, cool. If we know he's not coming back, Barney, I think I'm just gonna crash in your room because Brothos is he didn't put his clothes back on after taking off the costume, so don't really want to sleep in the bed with him being naked. You know.
He's got like underwear.
Y'all don't have-
on, I would
Y'all don't have
think.
2 beds?
No, I thought it was one bed. We always canonically do that, right?
It's one big bed.
It's one big
One
bed.
big bed.
One big bed.
Brothos will put clothes on for Barney. Or Barney Yona. Sorry, Barney, you didn't do anything.
For everyone.
For all
For
of you.
everyone.
Brothos has clothes on. Some clothes.
Yeah, I'll take first watch.
A little bit of clothes.
Alright,
Through
I'll
the
go
night.
sleep.
I mean, you take first watch, you definitely see. I mean, it's assuming that Erois is down. Erois and Rhystrata go into a room.
Yeah.
Cool.
Mhm.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go for it.
I'm just gonna say that after everything has happened, like a couple of hours later, probably, Rhystrata is going to have a conversation with Erois.
Okay.
So yeah, she's kind of sitting on the edge of the bed, just like lacing her shirt back up, and she goes, Erois,
Yes.
where are you from? Are you just a traveler like this, or do you have a home?
I don't really have a home. At least not anymore.
Oh,
It's a long story. Uninteresting, I'm sure, but...
I am interested.
Omystirion. Far to the west from here.
And
Make a history check.
okay,
You're old.
14.
14. You've heard about it in passing. It is awfully close to Yanarda. Actually, roll with advantage.
Oh.
For it being...
Ah, it's gonna help me, Sean. No, it won't.
Okay.
It is a name I have heard. I lived near there for a number of years.
Well, it's... a bit of a... I don't know, I'm unsettled by it. It's history.
The place you grew up.
Yes.
What is its history?
It... I don't like how it stole land from Yanarda.
Ah,
Didn't seem fair.
so you left.
Yes, but before then. Anyways, I just don't claim it as mine anymore.
And you have been traveling ever since?
Pretty much.
Well, that makes the end of this conversation a bit harder.
Oh?
I was thinking perhaps I could come to your hometown and we could speak more on the lady that you speak to.
I see. Well, I've got some good news for you. She's not a big fan of hometowns. She tends to watch over the wandering, so you're fine. But on the topic of that, and he reaches down into a bag that he was carrying around when he came into the bar originally, and he pulls out a small book. Just a small little, like, brown leather-covered book. It says, I found this for you. I think it might come in handy. And as he
takes it, yeah.
shows it to you, the cover of the book, just sort of with this gold filigree, has the symbol of Mayeska on it. It's a prayer book. I know we talked about this last time, and I figured it might help.
You are very kind, Erois. Oh, God.
Wasn't that expensive.
I hope we meet again one day.
If she wills it, I'm sure we will.
Good night, Erois.
Take care. I'm probably gonna leave tonight, just so I don't have to pay for the shitty room again.
They are pretty shit.
Yeah.
I would not want to sleep here.
We will meet again, I'm sure of it. And he leaves your room.
She tries it.
Tries the prayer book?
Uh-huh.
Okay. There are a few, like, very basic prayers. The wording is borrowed. It's more like acts of poetry at some point. Very flowery, like, very grandiose prayers on some pages that take up, like, multiple pages.
I think she gets halfway through it, and she, like, shuts it, and she's like, that makes me feel like a school child. You understand. I am trying. And she puts the book away and she goes to bed.
Okay. All right. So on watch, you would probably see Erois leave.
Have a good night.
Thank you. He just sort of like leaves the building at that point. But your watch goes by pretty uneventful, as do the rest of them. Well, just for sake of time. You're sitting at the top of the stairs. Mostly all you can hear throughout your different watches is the creaking of the house as Dorothy makes her way through the pond in the center of this park. But nothing more than that. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. And it is the next day. What would you guys like to do with your new dawn?
I think realizing that we have things we have to do and don't necessarily want to take time traveling there, I'm going to take one of those notes that sends a letter to someone and just write a formal letter of apology to the dean of the college. That just says, to whom it may concern, I may have said things that led me down a path of arrogance and belligerence for being a student of the Institute, and for that I apologize sincerely and hopes to mend this relationship in the near future. Yona.
And it's one of the birds?
One of those little paper things that we
Okay.
have, the messages.
How many of those do we have?
I don't know.
18 left.
One
18.
less now.
Perfect.
Yeah, because you sent one to the Grey Lady, you sent one to the Dean just now. Okay.
All right, guys, what are we doing?
Well, is Bimbus back at this point?
Still has not shown back up.
Well, the disappearance of Bimbus is a problem.
Well, we did tell him to go, search for that item, or at least get more insight on that. So I don't think we're going to see him for a day or so.
Did you find anything about the were people?
Yeah. So, the Brotherhood of the Beast attacks travelers. Don't leave many survivors. To Thezra's knowledge, they don't have any splinter groups. And if we're looking to get in contact with them, and she made it very clear she had no idea why the fuck we would want to do that, we should go to Sleeth. It's to the south.
Not into the woods?
Sleath. Not into the woods. Well, we could go into the woods, but if we were looking for a...
I don't think any way we're going to interact with them is going to be a friendly one right off the bat. But I think our best chances would be if we go to Sleath and talk with them. But, I mean, from how it looks on the map, if we go just straight down, we would either cut through the forest or have to take a long, winding turn about it, which both seem to look like they take a while to get there.
Going into the woods, obviously, that is their home turf. That's where they're most comfortable, so we would be at a disadvantage there. If we go to Sleath, the word is that they are recruiting people, and by recruiting, it was implied that they just yoink people off the street, turn them, and have them join. If we went to Sleath, we would have a better opportunity to do something where we aren't at a disadvantage, or we don't have numbers. If we manage to find one of their people who do that kind of thing, or a party of their people who do that kind of thing, we might be able to set a trap and then talk to one of them one-on-one.
So we stray from the path? Or take the long way?
Yeah, because there's the long way that goes around the cut through of the forest, and then there's going straight through the forest, which it looks like would be faster. And I don't think I want the horses and carriage to be put at risk if that's the case. Seeing as how they destroyed that other carriage from before that Brothos found.
A long way.
So we are not going to go to their den and just be like, hey.
I don't know if a forward approach like that would be welcomed if they were already so defensive with Barney there. I mean, in their defense, Barney, you were at the front door, but I don't know how greetings would go if they're just in a hole.
So instead
tunnel.
we go to Sleath and then they kidnap us?
I guess they try to, but we stop them?
And then what?
I don't know.
We can walk around Sleeth and, set one of us up as an easy target. Walking at night in a place that isn't as well lit, somewhere apparently alone. Maybe they'll bite.
This is a good joke.
I don't think we want to get bit. We're not trying to get...
No, I don't. But before that happens, the rest of us come out of hiding and jump on them. And...
You say the rest of us. Are you assuming I would be the bait? Is that what we're...
No, you don't have to be the bait at all.
I have costume now. I can be the bait.
It's true.
That is true.
Ultimately, it is up to you, Barney. We are after these because of your sister.
This is true.
Apparently, Sleeth is the place where they're doing recruiting. Isolta's wanted for recruiting, so...
Should we maybe send a paper to Bimbus to tell him what
I think we should.
Or would that...
I think we should. I think we should find out where he is.
Well, the messages are one way, right?
Your sendings?
No. The papers that get sent off in the bird form.
Yes, their magic is expended once the recipient gets them.
Okay. Because, I don't have a way to message.
And it's just fucking paper.
You
can send him a message. You don't know.
Maybe he's just
with that information.
I can't send... Well, yeah. It's a one-way message, though.
He could be taking his time. He could also have gotten arrested.
Yeah, but if he's stealthing somewhere...
Then it is not smart to send a bird.
Yeah. Maybe we stop by the jail just to see if he did get arrested.
Sure.
And then on the way out, we can head over.
Of course.
Yeah. That sounds good.
So just so you all know, I'm being honest, Sleeth is about a week's journey from where you are. If you go outside the forest.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make that known in part of your discussion.
Yeah, well, we gotta get this bounty thing
You could shave off some time by going through the woods.
But still, that's a...
Yeah.
We should find Bimbus.
Yeah. Okay, let's go to the jail, see what...
We go to the jail.
You go to the jail?
I'm wearing my kilt and normal clothes, by the way.
Okay.
Saved it, these guys.
I don't want to ruin it anymore.
As you curve around the... you go past the college and meet up with one of the roads that leads behind this hill that Upper Avelstrad sits on. And behind there is where you see this strange... Actually, Reese, you would recognize the structure of what you see in front of you. These are military barracks, it looks like. And beyond that, you see this large stone structure with this wall around it. And coming up from beyond that structure is this large, almost iron-looking structure. This large tower that just rises up out of those walls.
Does it look like the one in Abaddon? The clock tower?
No, it does not look like the clock tower. Yeah, it looks a bit more ominous.
Nice.
There is a bridge connecting it to one of the adjacent buildings that then attaches to the rest of this, looks like, complex.
Is there anyone we can speak to in the near distance?
Not in that area. It doesn't look like there's a lot of out and about activity.
Okay.
Are we making things harder for him by asking around for him?
Possibly. Well, I don't think we're
We
asking
should not
for him.
use his name.
Oh,
No.
okay. Sorry.
The same as... Not my name. But you know.
Just so I'm correct and understand, you did you send the message to Bimbus?
No.
No.
No, we didn't send a message. Okay. Well, this is the most likely area that a prison would be.
Okay. Can I... So when Bimbus left, when we left him, he has his own set of thieves' tools, right?
He does.
I've seen them.
Yeah.
Because he kind of took it out and instructed. Can I cast locate object on his thieves' tools?
Sure.
Okay. Barney's just gonna be like, just wait for a second. And it's gonna close his eyes and concentrate, and he is going to cast locate object, searching for those specific tools.
Okay. You do not sense them within 1,000 feet of you.
He just starts walking.
In which direction?
In towards the tall tower.
Okay.
Because Rhystrata said this was the most likely place that there would be a prison. So.
Okay. And asking around, you can obviously find that this is the prison. People wouldn't shy away from giving you that information.
Okay.
But as you begin to walk towards this military barracks area, you get a few strange looks as you begin to approach from some of the people who are coming in and out of the buildings. And two or three of them stop and look around at each other and begin approaching. And they say, "Can we help you?" Can we help you find something?
Oh no, I'm just walking, just going for a walk.
Well, this is
Peter.
Sort of an off-limits area. Restricted to military personnel only.
I didn't see a fence, sorry.
This
That's
is
all right.
such a lovely tour you are taking on for me. I am so lost and tourist.
They just
The architecture is beautiful.
Nothing like this in my homeland.
Thank you. Please leave.
Yep.
And they look a little bit more stern than when you first approached.
Walking away.
Okay. And they just sort of watch you walk away, and they just go back to what they were doing.
Did you sense anything, Barney?
It was
No.
nowhere in sight, or nowhere in
No.
sense.
Clarifying for the thing for the bounty, we just needed to figure out what happened to him, or do we need to find an item, right?
We are unsure. She said, "Find my man." Right now, it's just Vimbas might be in there. I think is the issue.
Her wording wasn't necessarily clear because she didn't know what had happened. It sounded like she was requesting to have both her man and item returned to her.
Yeah. I may be able to get in. I don't know.
Without committing a crime, right?
Yes, they said military personnel.
Okay, I just wanted last time is just the only other context I have to getting into a place like this. So when we
What
were at the jail
Place?
in Abaddon, to get inside,
Well, that time I was guilty
punched
of
the
a
person.
crime.
Yeah, but I mean, just be careful is what I'm saying, I guess.
You would also know that this is not the Abadonian military.
Right.
This is a different place, a different.
I know.
governmental structure. Yeah.
However,
Hmm?
still could
Do
work.
what you wish.
How did those guards have any iconography on them, like symbols?
They didn't seem to have anything specifically. It looked like they were in more off-duty clothes. But again, these are where they essentially make their housing for the time they're in the city.
Try and change the color of what you're wearing to match what their uniformish kind of is. They don't really look like they're in their formal wears though, if that helps.
Actually, I'm unsure if lying would be the best route in terms of who I am in this situation.
If you need backup, I can pretend to be someone else too, and just be like a yes man that just agrees with what you say, or is just there to make it seem like you're more official than I could be like your page or something.
Are you willing to drop yourself to such a position?
No, not necessarily, but I just want to make sure we can get what we need handled. And so, I mean,
Of course.
I'm used to taking minutes in meetings and things like that. So
Well, let us go then. It does not hurt to try, unless
Sure.
they stab us, in which case it will hurt.
Jesus. That's my life motto.
stab, yeah.
We walk towards the guards again.
Okay, you reapproach.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Wait, were we doing real names or?
It is up to you for you.
Oh no, I mean I don't care. I'm not guilty of anything, nor are you. But I know you had a name you wanted to use earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Are we still going with that? That's all I'm asking.
No, not this time. Rhystrata will go up to the guards. She's gonna just mess around until she finds her
Very
metal.
tarnished,
Yeah.
old, unpolished
Along
metal.
with like, and she's just gonna be like, I am military.
And they
I
turn
seek
around and,
entrance.
they're sort of standing out like parade arrest.
Uh-huh.
And they inspect the metal, and it's very worn and tarnished, and they get kind of close. It's like, right, that is not the insignia of the military here.
It is not, no. I am searching for someone from the city which I am from.
And who might that be?
Unsure on his true name. But I know what he looks like.
And what is that?
Trying to decide if Rhystrata describes Bimbus or this son of a bitch.
What will it be?
Yeah, Rhystrata will describe the other one, whose name is escaping me.
LaRoe Silverhand. Or Silverhand.
LaRoe, yes. I
Not
need to keep my
Silverhand.
notes
That's
open.
from Cyberpunk.
Johnny.
Johnny Silverhand. You describe who? Sorry.
LaRoe.
LaRoe. They give a curious glance, and they say, "What exactly is the reason you're looking for this individual?"
A bit of proof of conviction, if you can understand. He is very dangerous, and it has been requested that I verify with my own eyes that he has been brought to justice.
And who is your commanding officer?
Shadow... Domrek Brightbrand.
Very well. Well, we will run this up the chain and let you know if anything
I'm
can
gonna
be
get
done.
in trouble. Alright.
Is there a place you're staying that you would like to be contacted at?
No. I will wait.
Right here?
Yes.
Very well. And the three of them just sort of like walk off together. Supposedly going to find their commanding officer.
Are they gone?
Yes, they do leave, but you're not alone, mind you. These three you were talking to leave. There are other people in the area.
You gonna try to break in?
No, I was gonna walk closer to the building to see if I could sense his thieves' tools.
Yeah.
You can still do that if you'd like.
You're gonna approach me again.
Is locate object the concentration?
Yes. For an hour, I believe. Right? Or 10 minutes.
Uh,
Maybe 10 minutes.
I don't think it's. Yeah, it's 10 minutes.
Okay.
He will just like walk off in a different direction, trying to just to see, because he casts a spell. Might as well use it.
Roll me. Ooh, this is gonna be fun. Roll me a stealth check with your charisma.
Brothos finds himself alone in the street.
Oh.
So if you're
Okay.
trained in stealth,
Yeah,
use your proficiency. But roll with your charisma.
I'm not trained in stealth, but I do get advantage because I'm wearing my boots of Elvenkind.
That is true. I will allow that.
Do you want me to do that?
Yeah.
So advantage plus charisma.
Natural 20?
Oh my
I rolled
gosh.
another natural 20, so that's a 23.
Okay. So you genuinely take on the persona of someone who's just looking at the marvelous architecture. And while you're in no way unnoticed, you are, for a relatively short term, undisturbed in your perusing of the grounds. Chalk a lot of that up to the fact that you were just seen talking with a few of them and they didn't escort you off the premises. But you're able to walk around and get a scan of this area. Nowhere within the radius of this area do you find Bimbus's thieves' tools.
Motherfucker. Alright, well. I go back to my
Why do we
group.
let him go away?
Why did we let this happen? We're fucking fools.
No, we're geniuses.
Okay.
We could. I mean, last resort is we send them the letter, but
He's like, is there a way for us to find... He said he was gonna talk to other people, his connections or whatever. Is there a way for us to find other sketchy people in this town?
I think we've
I
been
mean-
to the sketchiest places.
That's true.
How long do you guys wait here for their commanding officer to come back?
An hour?
Just so I can have an hour?
We shot wait an hour. She's very comfortable.
Okay. Then roughly 30 minutes after they leave, you see the three of them being followed by a very officially dressed individual. These very distinct purple garbs. A few signifying emblems that you recognize that mark him as a lieutenant as they approach. This very looks like it's like a young, grayed-haired, sort of like a silver fox.
Nice.
Human. You'd put it maybe late 30s, early 40s. Very officially walks up, leading them. And you see them having some slight conversation, and they gesture over towards your group. And he approaches and he says, "Hello."
Strata will salute.
Salute. Oh my god, that's so
You gotta
kind.
ingratiate yourself with these bitches.
Nice to meet you. I am Lieutenant Ulrich Eldemore.
Good to meet you, Captain Rhystrata. Semiris.
Pleasure. My men tell me you had a request for us.
Yes. I wish to see Leroy.
Right. And on whose authority is this?
It is on the authority of my commanding officer,
The name again?
Domrek Brightbrand, General of the Aberdonian Army.
Retired General
Yes.
of the Aberdonian Army.
It is a personal interest to him.
Right. Well, we don't entertain personal interests here in Avelstrad. So I will unfortunately have to ask you all to leave.
You would disrespect someone who served?
I would
He's
be
a lieutenant,
very careful.
Is he a lieutenant?
He is a lieutenant, yes.
Okay. After Rhystrata says that, I'll interject. Lieutenant, I apologize. Although I'm Yona, scribe of Rhystrata. We don't mean any ill will or have any malicious intent in asking these questions or requesting such information. But this is a personal request that we did want to make sure we could try and honor as much as we could. And I understand there are boundaries that you have to have implemented with your brigade and your domicile of such. But we would greatly appreciate it if you could give us the time just to at least pass through and see if the person we have in question is in your custody. That's all we ask.
Make a persuasion check.
Hell yeah. Persuasion. 17.
17. His stance and it doesn't seem to soften his demeanor at all. He looks towards you and he says, "I understand that a request has been given to you by an old friend. But unfortunately, we cannot let you see the prisoner. You may take it under my word that he is in lock and key as confirmation."
I understand. If possible, for the approval and confirmation of this, might I have a written statement confirming that? And I'll
Of course, I will
get
have
him
one
over
drawn
it.
up immediately.
Oh, perfect.
And if Doomric wishes to see the prisoner himself, he may come here. If he can make the journey.
Understood. And
There's
again,
a little hint of smugness in what he's saying.
kindness, and we are humbled by your presence. Thank you very much.
of course. And
He's 3 times the man you will ever be. Do not
He was.
disrespect.
and he turns around and walks away.
The other 3
Hang
are
on, wait, hold on.
Oh,
No, don't
fucking
hurt him.
please do some shit in front of the entire military.
One moment. I want to see what's very sneaky.
Up for a paladin? Let's find out.
I don't have anything
I could have
sneaky
used
magical.
my Fey presence, but
Can I use a
don't-
tripping smite?
I don't have to-
Literally, I'm like, they have to hear me for command, don't they?
Yes, because he obeys the words you say.
That sucks.
Oh, if I could, how far away is he from me?
He's like 5 feet. He just turned around.
Okay, let me.
Oh god, this is gonna be
Oh
fun.
my fucking god, no.
This is the night for it, huh? You guys just don't like your characters anymore.
Yeah, no. This is fine. This is fine. it's me just
I
saying.
will say, Rhystrata looks on the edge of doing something, and then turns around and is like, "We must find Bimbus, and then we must go."
I'm
find
going
something."
to shout to the lieutenant if I can, because I don't think it doesn't say anything if they're. It doesn't say like they notice anything if they fail it or not. But I'm going to try and use my Fey presence and say, Lieutenant, and if you could, in that document you're drafting for us, could you also provide an inventory of the things on his person? And I'm going to try and have him be charmed by me if I can.
And what is this exactly?
This is my Fey presence. So it's me being, I don't know, Fey, I guess. To try and convince him just to also give me an inventory of what that person had, because we know he's there, because he said we can't see him, which means he's there, the person we're asking about, because we know he's there. But if we can get an inventory of what is there, I would appreciate it very much.
Okay, as action, you cause a creature with a Tefu cube.
It doesn't say that they like know if they were charmed or not.
I'm
or
just
like, if
double
they were in the
checking. You're
town.
good.
I'm just scared. That's all. That's why I'm talking so much.
Okay. He will make this saving throw. It's
Cool.
a wisdom, correct?
It's within 10 feet. Everybody, it's in 10 feet. I don't know. Be charmed by me. I don't care.
I love every time you do this. You're like, fuck you guys, do it. That will be.
It's DC's 15.
Oh, do I have to make this
Yes.
save? Are you
If
trying
you want
to
to
charm
be
me?
charmed by me, sure. I don't know if you can be charmed because you're an elf. Oh, you have advantage.
Unfortunately,
It's advantage.
he does pass.
Okay.
Yeah, but he does turn around, take your words, and give a slight nod, and then storm off the rest of the way.
What about the guards nearby? They can give me some juicy gossip if they don't pass the save.
They were behind him and they left with him, so they're
dang,
just
okay.
outside of it, unfortunately.
What if they're just like, oh man, hey, that guy seemed cool. I might just.
Actually, I turned his pockets out myself.
Fucking guy.
What are you trying to get though?
Yeah, Rhystrata looks ready to like maybe punch the ground. And she's like, we should let us find Bibos quickly. I want to kill
Yeah.
something.
Sure thing.
I think downtown is a good place to go.
Okay.
Perfect.
Downtown.
Can wait if
Downtown.
you want to go back and find Brothos. I think we kind of left him in the street. I can grab the sign.
During
tape.
this time,
Okay.
What's been doing?
What's Brothos? I thought he was here the whole time. What's Brothos been up to?
He's been in the street.
so I got
abandoned.
turned away. Can I try and case the joint to see if there's any like weaknesses or access points that would work
For the
to sneak in?
so
Like he just
I guess
starts
you just-
walking around it.
yeah, I guess I need to describe this better. So the barracks are there's no like fence or gate signifying that it's a stay out area.
Uh-huh.
Barney is right. It does look like a very just like
Nice building.
another part of
Big
town.
building.
Further beyond those buildings, between the moat that runs around this river or this hill, there's like a little moat. I don't think I ever mentioned that.
There's a moat.
But there is like a small waterway between the hill and the rest of the town.
Is there a section that gets like close of the town that gets close to the moat, or is it all blocked off?
Yes, but it's not hidden.
Sure.
Like you can jump in the moat and swim around it.
Brothos just wanders in that direction to get a closer look at the tower. Is all.
Okay. You would have to go through the camp to get closer to the tower, is what I'm saying. Like it's between the wall and this water.
Oh, okay.
There's this
so it's-
thin strip where barracks are, and then there is the prison on the other side of these.
And we'd be turned away trying to get to that to get a better look.
if you got closer to that building and found, yes, you would be immediately turned away. Yeah.
Never mind.
You can if you would like to, though.
I was just curious if I could get a better look. That's all I was.
Yeah. You can see that the wall actually extends over the water, and there seems to be a little gate in the water. It doesn't look like it can be swum through.
How sturdy does the gate look?
You'd have to get closer to find out.
Okay. That's all.
Okay.
Can we please?
Yep, the paperwork with his.
Okay, great.
The paperwork.
Yeah,
Yes.
you're waiting.
Yeah.
Strata's had a terrible idea, and I'm so sorry, everyone. It'll be
well-
for later.
5 or 6 minutes goes by, and one of those soldiers who went to fetch him comes back with a rolled up piece of paper and hands it to you all.
I appreciate it.
Excuse me.
Yes.
When you see your lieutenant, pass on this message.
Is it going to be a threat?
No, it's gonna be something else.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna think to himself, is it gonna be a
Rhystrata pulls the fingers off on her glove and throws it to the ground, keeping full eye contact with the guard.
He
Simply
looks
pass it on.
down on it. Back up to you. It's like, are you challenging him to a fight?
Thank you.
Very well. And he reaches down on the ground and picks up this glove
Yep.
and walks off with it.
All right, let's go.
What's just happened?
Need your glove back?
No, I will get it back later.
Okay, that seemed pretty ominous. What
What was that?
was that?
Oh, we are going to fight.
The person that we. I feel like that would just get us in more trouble, would it not?
No, if he accepts it, is legal.
Why did you
Oh.
just fight him? Why did you throw? What? This is stupid. Not you, but why would you wait and then throw a glove on the floor? Why don't you just? I'm confused.
Can I read over the paperwork to see if it did have an inventory list?
Yeah. It very, almost sarcastically has his effects written under inventory.
Oh, just it says his effects.
His effects. There's not like a list of things.
What a bitch! I feel
signed it though, right?
nothing.
Did he sign it?
He did. It is official, and it will prove as
We got his signature.
documentation. You do?
So, I didn't even think about using this as just proof to give back to the lady, but we don't really have any other option. But hey, if we want to forge any documents,
It's true.
we got that. I'm kidding. Guards, joking.
I was assuming you guys left this area.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we walked away.
Okay.
He'll find her.
All right, we are. Barney is just going to start making the way to the lower portion of town because that's his best guess as to where else Bimbus could be or could have last
Okay.
disappeared.
All right. Where are you going to start looking? What's the plan, Sky?
He didn't say anything about who he was going to see.
He didn't.
He was just being Bimbus, as
So he's
Bimbus
gonna
does.
go talk to his connections. I mean,
I would Bimbus.
the Grey Lady said that her
WW.
whatever spread across the entire continent. So maybe they have a chapter here or something? Do you think that
I
could
don't
be
know
it?
if we could go out right and asking people, like, hey, have you seen the Grey Lady's chapter over in this town?
Was there
I
anything?
think it's the
I mean, this is kind of a stupid question, but like, were there any identifying anythings on the persons of the people who were with the Grey Lady in the Grey Lady's hideout? Anything
Whoa,
like that?
What? Hold on. Phrase
What?
that again for me, please. Was
What-
there
what-
anything?
Was there any like identifying anything?
like a,
you
like
know,
a
like
yeah, like a
like
mark or anything?
hats or pins or buttons?
There was no moniker or anything like that. They didn't have an icon or anything on anything they wore. You didn't see one on Bimbus while you were traveling with him.
Grey Lady
You
has a
probably
sick
get the
butt
sense that it's not a large operation. It's a small one that functions in a large area.
I don't know.
I mean, we might as well try and just send the paper. And if we do, we can at least see what direction it's in.
That's true. Can we
Some
convince the
reason it
bird
goes
to
to the
fly
building.
really, really slowly?
Yeah. I mean, how fast does it normally fly?
The speed of a bird.
Ah.
Which is faster than you can walk, unfortunately, but
Yeah, well, if I see general direction. Unless it's going to be like... and then just turn
it doesn't just and disappear, so
Great.
I mean, I really hope that we don't fuck him over, but he's been gone for
2 days.
over 24 hours.
Should we give him one more day? Just in case he might be in a situation where he doesn't want a piece of paper coming to him.
I don't know what the right decision is here.
You
You said-
have 1 more day.
If you send him the bird and it gets to him and we go in that general direction, I can cast locate object again on the piece of paper. It's only within 1,000 feet, but
That's true.
Why don't you just take my name out of your book and then you can do that thing where you talk in his head?
He'd have to write his name in the book.
He must sign it.
Oh, it is signed.
Yeah.
Okay,
Plus,
that is
honestly,
an idea, Barney.
Yes. In communication.
Let us try it. But perhaps not write anything incriminating.
Hey, Bimbus, it's your
What?
old pal Yona. We miss ya. Hope to see you soon in Alvelstrad. Let's meet up at the what's the place we're at?
Jalen.
The shale.
The
don't write
You
that.
should not-
Don't write that.
No, don't write the location.
Let me erase with my magical eraser. What should I say instead?
Fuck. Meet us at, just say the usual place.
That could mean anywhere.
Yeah, but there's
But
only
he
one
knows
place where
what
we've
we are
all been
saying.
staying together for
Yes.
several
Okay.
days.
Hey, Bimbus, it's your old friend, us.
it
You
actually
should
works really well.
meet us get it again, at the usual place we always do in Alvelstrad. Hope to see you soon. Should I say like in a day or like now, as soon as possible?
Tonight.
Tonight, XOXO, us.
Okay.
Which direction does it go?
It does fly towards the pit.
The pit. Oh, cool. Can we just run and try
I'm
and
running after it.
Okay, make a perception check to keep your eyes on it as you guys run.
you wild shape into like a
No, I do have a... How fast does it actually move? Because I do have...
Brothos is mock.
It moves. So I'm going to consider these letters to be dashing. Otherwise, your letters are going to take slower to get places.
That's fair.
True.
So they would move 120 feet around.
Okay.
Okay.
So I moved
got a
80.
19.
What?
Okay.
19?
I got a 15 for
But
perception.
you also can't fly, Brothos.
I know. I'm just
Oh,
saying.
I
like,
I could change
I'm
in
that.
regards to keep up with it for a bit.
I could change that.
17.
17?
What is this? Perception?
Yes, perception to keep eyes on it.
That's maybe too flashy. Never mind.
19.
Okay. So I got a 17 and 19. Matt, what'd you get?
15.
15 and Sarah?
Also 19.
19. Okay. As a group, you guys are very easily able to keep your eyes on it. For the most part, it helps that you're running down towards the pit, so you're not having a lot of buildings in the way. And the ones down there are shorter than the other ones up here. So you're able to very easily keep your eye on this like little bird as it's flying around. You lose it for a second, but then one of you is able to go, no, it's there! And you see it's just like flying across some of the rooftops. You see it do a few circles and then eventually like rest, not really going into the building, but it's sort of like circling outside of this building's door, like waiting for it to be opened so it can get inside the building. And it's just a small little shed in like stuck in between two buildings. It looks like it was built in between these buildings, and it just says the Crab Hole.
Crab hole. I mean, we're not close to the ocean. I don't think they would have like an import of seafood here.
Did he mention this place before?
Can we grab the bird out of the air
Sure.
as we're standing in front of the door? I don't think we'll need that. At least it took us to the place.
Do we need to?
wanna
We're
go
in the
ins-
pit, right? Like sketchy.
Yeah, you're down in the lower Avelstrad portion,
Are there any
which will
windows?
hereby be referred to as the pit.
Are there any windows or anything in this?
There is one very like grimy window to the side. Doesn't look wide enough for more than one.
How far away are we?
Maybe if you
I was
grab
right
the
in front
bird,
of
you're
the
right
door.
outside.
Okay, I'm gonna look through the window.
Okay, make a perception check.
All 5 feet of you.
That's actually 24.
Man,
19.
you guys are rolling great tonight.
Let's do
You
it.
really are.
Yeah. As you sort of like cover your eyes and look inside, you can see there's a few people just like sitting there eating. The food looks kind of gross. You get this like as you're getting close to the window, you get like a small bit of wind coming through this poorly insulated window, and you can kind of smell this briny, like gross seafood smell.
That's
You
disgusting.
think on the far side, you see this figure that's about, relatively Bimbus's size, just hunched over, hood over, just slowly eating a bowl of some sort of slop.
I think he is doing sneaky things, says Brothos, kind of stepping away from the window and turning to them.
I have an idea that we can maybe get his attention just to say like, "Hey, we're looking for you, but like, let us know what's going on." Should I try and go in there and do that?
I mean, there is counterpoint. We let him do his thing. We leave a message with what's his face at the shale bark, and we go do our business and say we'll be back in whatever time, and he does his job.
Yes, we know he is safe, at least for now. We can always do this method again if we are unsure.
True, but I mean, I feel like those papers are a finite amount. And if he travels out of the city,
Or do we tell him to follow us to
you should at least let us know. I don't know if
Sleeve.
you should send him to sleep.
Sleeth.
leave a message for him with the shale bark?
Does he know to come back there though?
I think he'd know.
If he was looking for us.
True. Okay, I guess so.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying, we don't have to, but
Yeah,
No, it's
I
not
don't
a
want
good
to
idea.
interrupt him.
If you say he's in there and he seems like he's safe,
I kind of like step to the side and point in the back, the hunched one. He's eating something smelly.
I peek in the window.
Make a perception check.
Oh, that's not a 2.
37.
Something different. Not yet. 17.
Not yet.
do I see
17.
Jansport reflectors?
You don't see his Jansport
The
anywhere.
safety reflectors on the strap? No?
So as you peer in and just like sort of looking with Brothos, at this moment you see he sort of turns around, this figure sitting there with his hood up. You can see this very like poorly braided dwarven beard that you don't remember him having, but you can very clearly see like the facial features of Bimbus. He's sort of like affecting his face a little bit. Oh, stew's good today. As he's like, looking around the room, just like saying some nonsensical thing to himself.
Fuck. Yeah, he's fine.
Okay.
He's so good!
Method.
I guess leaving a message and then heading to Sleeth would be the best idea.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess so.
Brothos' best idea.
Is that fucked? Like, we'll be on the road for a week.
Yeah, that's why I feel like we should at least talk to him in person, and just pass the message along, and just say, hey, what? Because we don't have a way to get that guy out of jail, and
Okay.
You
Okay,
know what would be more fucked if we get him killed.
yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know if we're worried about the guy getting killed, but it's mainly the item that we need that we don't know of.
Whatever
At least
you
we
want to
can
do.
get an update on what needs to happen with Bimbus, if he learned anything or still.
Perhaps you disguise yourself then?
Yeah. Let me think of something better though, because I feel like I stand out now that I've. No, I don't, but I do. Give me a second.
Yourself
Give me a second.
bangs.
I can go get my disguise if you would like.
That's fine. I'm gonna. Can you guys just like crowd around me for a second, just so people don't see me changing into something else?
Yeah,
And that's weird.
Do that.
I'm gonna
Yeah, just
turn
sort of, like, lean against one of
into.
the alley openings and change.
Who's that lizard?
Brothos isn't
Guy?
helping much.
That lizard folk guy from the Grey Lady's entourage of people.
Oh, you mean from all the way back then?
Yeah. I don't think I have his name though.
I don't think we ever learned his name.
Let me bring that up. Senza.
Senza. Oh, I did write that down. Yeah, Senza. Yeah, I'm gonna turn into Senza, and then I'll just walk in and kind of look around and sit at a table near Bimbus,
Okay.
and then just kind of like sit there, and then kind of like try and make eye contact with him if I can.
Okay. As you're just sitting in there,
Try and catch his eye as like a familiar face that he knows.
he's making a lot of loud, like slurping sound. Just, ooh, piping hot today. Looking around.
What does Senza sound like again? I forgot.
Senza is a sort of slithery voice.
Gotcha.
You know, like a lizard.
Yeah, like a lizard.
like
I
a
did a
lizard.
lizard voice for a lizard.
Cool.
I'm a genius. And as he's sort of doing this like weird acting to the bar or the restaurant, he just sort of turns and looks at you and just almost like blocks his face from you. Oh, looks good. Looking through his fingers at you, you can clearly see him doing all this.
Yeah, and I'll just nod my head and tell him to like motion for him to come over here.
He sinks his head, and then he pushes back from the table, kind of like angry. And are you leading him outside, or are you leading him to your table?
It's my table.
He just goes, "Oh, I think I could do with a bit of company," and limps over to your side of the room and puts his soup down. And he says, "Look, I'm actually doing pretty good. All right, you don't have to come check up on me." He's just sort of like blocking his face from everyone else here. I'm doing my thing.
And then I'm going to say, in his voice, "What have you learned so far?"
Listen,
I don't know.
so a boy's in jail, right? So he's definitely caught. I think he might be fucked.
And the item?
I haven't found it yet, all right? Close.
How much more time do you need? Then she sounds like Rhystrata, I'm sorry.
He
We
sort of-
sound like Rhystrata more.
Yeah.
He sort of like looks up and scratches his beard as he looks around like, "Oh, you're gonna eat anything? Or just sit there staring at me?" Look, I could probably use a few more days. You know these things, they move pretty slow, all right? Listen, I need this. You know what she's like.
She has received word that your friends are traveling out of town for a few days, but they want you to meet them back at the Shellback Inn in town.
How the fuck do you know that? All
They sent
right.
us a letter.
Oh, Jesus. All right. How many days? 2, 3?
Give them 5 days. What do you guys think? 6,
It's a
7,
week to
I think
travel
it
to
takes
sleep.
5 days to get there. Yeah.
We need to go.
2
You would need
weeks.
2 weeks to get there and back.
2 weeks.
Oof. Oh,
They are trusting you.
that should be plenty of time.
You know what will happen if you fail.
Just being a
Right.
dick.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, this soup's so good.
We're all gonna die while we're gone.
He begins to softly weep into his soup.
Enjoy your meal. I'll get up and leave. All right, guys. So I think we'll be good. We got 2 weeks, and he seems confident with what he's doing.
Hey, everybody.
Hello, Raiders. Hello.
Sorry,
Okay,
you see
then
me
we
break
head
down
out.
like that.
Cool.
Okay.
All right.
So
I
you.
think I did the. I was
And
trying to
nothing
this guy's
will go
voice, but I think
wrong.
it just sounded like you, Rhystrata.
Oh, what the compliment.
Yeah, he didn't notice at all. He was just going along with it the whole time.
Should we leave a note? We got to go back and get.
Yeah,
our
we'll
shit
still leave a
anyway.
note because I mean, yeah, we have to. They're going to be holding his bags and stuff there. So
Let's get our stuff and get on the road.
Yes.
Okay.
Sooner the better.
So that'll probably take you the next hour and a half to get all your
drop
things
the
together and
disguise.
take off.
Yeah.
All right. But you guys are headed on the road to Sleeth.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are southbound.
I love
Kinda,
how I challenged someone in the city to
And
the
then
to a
fucking
duel
leave.
and then left.
Well, hey, you know,
I feel
it's just
really
not
good about that,
part.
actually.
true. Or they're going to try and find you.
The disrespect. It's amazing.
It's like being in a car and just flicking someone off from out the window. You're just going by.
On the way out,
Okay.
can we go to the costume store?
Again.
Give
Okay,
me
sure.
Stay. I will be right back.
Okay.
All right.
Brothos
Yes,
is gonna
keep
go in
going.
and purchase a glove. Just one glove.
One singular glove.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Sequined in white.
What do you need just one glove for? You could have a whole cascade
I'm
of
going
gloves.
to throw them at people. Come on,
Why are you going to throw gloves at people?
so that they can hit them legally.
Oh, you're looking for dueling gloves.
Is
Oh,
that
I've
what they're
just
called?
selected- Please come. Yes,
Yes. Okay. This way, please.
He like pulls back a curtain and there's this back section of the
Oh
room.
my
He's
God.
like, "Don't tell anyone this is here, because I think it might be illegal."
This is so
But-
good.
Shush, 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 shush! Please don't yell.
Oh, sorry.
He says no yelling as he's continuing to yell louder and louder.
He'd shown her that.
He's got one with like they look like these gemstones embedded in like the gauntlet section, but they are very fake. Immediately, it's obvious that they're fake.
Ryan.
Which is your
There are
nicest
some that are literally just covered
Love
in
of a man
like
that's gonna
glittering
lose a
metal.
fight.
glittering metal? Oh.
There are some that just leather gloves if you want those. There are a bunch of gauntlets and gloves you can use here for throwing down.
Which I need. This is new to me. This is new. This is cultural thing. I did not know. Which do you recommend?
Ooh, well, whatever one looks the scariest. Just pick the scariest.
Scariest.
One.
Okay, show me your scariest glove.
Scariest glove. Are you sure you can handle it?
Yes. Look at me.
Oh. And he just like pulls a case out from like underneath the shelf unit. It's got these two latches on. He's like, "Are you sure you're ready?"
Yes. 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 Yes.
Some of my best work.
Okay.
All right. I'm so excited. And he flips open the lid, and there is this like ridiculously spiky, like horned hooks coming off of this gauntlet. It's just this large, like it might not even fit around your forearm. It's so big. It's just this massive, like you would need two hands to heft gauntlet. Probably like ogre sized.
I'm in
like,
love
this.
with this.
If you want someone to not fuck with you, you throw this on the floor in front of them. They'll run like hell.
Now here's my problem. I don't know if I can carry that around.
Why not?
Will
You
it
look like
fit?
a big, strong man.
Well, yes, but I need my hands for. Will it fit?
On you? No.
Will it fit in my bag? And there's like a back satchel thing. It's kind of like a fanny pack that he's been wearing, but it's made out of like leather.
Hang on. Put out your arm.
He doesn't
Put out your
have a backpack, by the way. It is like a long leather
Yeah.
back that runs.
Yes.
He just says, "Put out your arm. We'll try it.
Okay.
We'll do a quick fitting. See if it works." And he puts it on your arm, and it is very loose. Like one of the sections for the fingers, like both of your fingers fit in. You have to like readjust it. And then you just see him like pulling all of these straps on it to get it down, sized down. He has to like create new latches in the leather to like make it fit your arm. But it does sort of fit a little better. It looks a bit necromancy, but it probably works.
Okay, and it will fit in the backpack, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, how much?
1 second.
How much for this? This
For my
dueling?
best work. Remember,
Yes.
that is my best work.
Of course.
Ooh. You're doing so much work for me with the.
Keep in mind
Wait
that
a
I
minute,
only
you're not
have
wearing-
11 gold pieces.
Where are the pants? Did you not like the pants?
I love the pants, but they are for special occasions. And he like points at the backpack thing again, and it's like there's part of the poof like hanging out of it.
He's like, fine. For one of my favorite, best customers in advertising space.
Thank you.
I
yes.
would say.
Oh yes.
It's-
I will spread your name too, so price comes down. Yes.
Price is already down. Let's
Okay,
say. Ooh, this is 45 gold pieces. That's a very generous discount.
Throw the glove down. Fight him for
I
it.
don't have that much money.
I used a box.
Oh, you want to fight me for it?
God, no.
Oh.
Jingle, jingle, jingle.
How about 11 gold pieces?
That's less than I said.
That is!
It's way less than I said.
Oh, wait, I lied!
Most of
I
the
have
way less.
31 gold pieces because I sang on the street.
You don't have anything else?
I have a blowgun. But that is very expensive, one-of-a-kind item.
Let me see it.
This is worth lots, though. This is very nice blowgun. This is 120 gold pieces.
It's a weapon. Why'd you bring a weapon in here?
There's one on my back, crazy man. And he like
Jingle,
points at the
jingle,
mall. That's like,
I'll take this in 30 gold pieces.
I will not do that. I paid 100.
Why not?
That was a.
You paid 100 gold for this? Oh, God,
I paid
no.
120 gold pieces for this.
Well,
Yes.
I don't want it. Not for that much.
Fuck. Okay.
Got anything else?
Why do
Sticks
you
of
know that
gum
I'm
or
a
trading
sucker for
cards?
wasting money? I have.
Because you asked me to find this place, and I made it up on the spot. That's how I know.
I have an iron
Don't
pot.
attack me.
You
Cool.
could make a helmet out of it.
Oh my
Make a
god.
persuasion check.
I have these amazing tailored clothes.
Okay, that's actually an 18
An 18.
plus 2, so that's a questioning 20.
When you say, I have an iron pot, he goes, what are you, crazy? And then you say you can make a costume out of it. He goes,
You would
Ooh,
put it,
the
look, he puts it on
artistic
his head.
challenge.
Look at this.
it doesn't even work on you, and I love that.
I know it looks. I
So
have that
bold.
effect on clothing.
So brash. I love it. Ooh, okay, I'll take it. 30 gold in the pot.
Done.
He takes your pot, puts 30 gold in it, and he puts it in the back room.
He gets his
How?
giant.
We make stew now.
Yeah.
Do you walk out wearing that glove?
Oh no! But the hand is hanging from his bag, like kind of at an
What
angle,
the fuck is
disjointed.
that?
Oh my gosh.
It's a little bit big on you still. It's like kind of loose, but
He's not
Just
wearing it.
buy
It's
a
literally
Yeah,
like
yeah.
yeah.
no, when you do wear it though, it's
Oh, it's still a little loose. Okay.
So you can take it off easy and throw it down.
Hello, I'm back. Did you miss me?
What have you done?
Did you buy a mannequin?
Oh, now I can fight
Mannequin
people.
Skywalker.
But Brothos, you already fight people.
But now, nobody can get mad at me when I do it.
You want to bet?
You know they have to accept, right?
Yeah, I think it's a mutual thing from what Rhystrata was telling us.
Let's go.
Oh, I just
He gets in the cart.
Oh,
like
he's gonna miss
silent.
that pot.
Alright,
Okay.
I will drive.
All right. So, roughly a week on the road.
Sorry, the parallel parking.
Wait,
Sorry.
how many days has it been? One?
Yeah, it's around 2 days.
You have 5 days left.
Very cool.
Okay.
I just want to keep a timer on that shit.
Oh, believe me, I know.
Jesus.
Okay. So, anything you guys want to do in those 7 days?
Oof. We're taking the long way, right?
I assume so. I mean, it
Yeah,
would
we're
be
taking
less
the long way.
long if you went the other way, but there's a chance.
What's that road looking like in the middle where there's the sparse trees?
I like the one with the trees.
Right in the not
This one? Oh, I'm sorry, you can't see that.
right.
Be
This one.
off-roading.
You go right here off road.
You go off-roading with a cart. That's a journey you can try.
We're gonna die.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Okay, all right, no, we'll go here.
Traveling for this long, you know that any sort of off-roading on a cart would essentially over time break the cart apart.
Cool.
Yeah,
And
That's
none of
why I
us
was
are moving.
driving.
you're good.
You take the high road.
I don't have anything.
Uh,
All that Barney's doing is practicing his giant, practicing with a lockpick, and casting spells.
Whenever Barney is not learning giant, Rhystrata will have Brothos come up to the front and we'll teach him all the ins and outs of dueling and the etiquette of challenging someone to a duel.
This is
Not
far more
still
complicated than I anticipated.
Okay.
Well, it is the matter of potentially taking someone's life, so if you do not want to go to jail for that, there
is
has
fair.
to be many rules.
So, what you're telling me, though, is that if I throw the glove at them and they accept, ultimately, this is legally binding contract for a fight. And...
Yes?
Okay.
Then you decide the rules of the fight. It is not always necessary.
When is the logic of, like, let's say, like, we are fighting a big evil werewolf and he is already bearing down at me. I'm okay to take his life without the glove, yes?
I do not care.
Okay. Because I've been doing a lot of that already.
As have we all.
Okay, yes, this is
It is
group
simply,
effort.
that is a man who has political power. If I were to just take out my sword and stab him in the temple, then I would go in that prison.
Yes, people get mad.
Yes.
But we wouldn't have to lie. Like, when we crushed that guy's balls and you cut his neck,
Holy shit.
we wouldn't have to... Not that one, but the other one when we first met.
I hate that it's happened twice.
Yes, that was,
If we had thrown the glove, we'd be fine. If he accepted. See, I understand.
Uh-huh. Yes, in a manner.
Okay.
She teaches him the rules. Yep.
One of those rules is dueling's not legal everywhere.
Yeah. Oh, she does absolutely tell him that.
Yeah.
You have to find.
That gets
once you do it, you
filed
have to
way in the back.
We take that outside and punch it a
Way
bunch.
back there.
Yeah, I'm sure it's not strictly legal, like
Anywhere.
in the city limits of Abaddon specifically.
Cool.
I feel like she would at least know the legality of that and one other city.
Yes, you would assume it's not legal in Abaddon.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And the other one you're thinking yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm
Um,
getting up to a lot of duels there anyway.
okay. So,
Can I be working on my cart vehicle proficiency?
sure thing.
Cool. I
How
do
many
that.
hours have you done that so far?
Like a lot of days. This has been from here to all the way from Abaddon, pretty much.
Okay.
Actually, no, we went from Wriggles Run halfway to Abaddon is when I started to learn how to drive, and then there and back, and I've tried to drive as much as I could.
Okay. You currently have half your proficiency on cart moves.
Sick.
So
Fuck
if
yeah,
Mario
dude.
ever shows
I'm
up,
learning. I got my
Get
trainer
it.
license.
hell yeah.
So sweet.
Got my train.
But
Right.
eventually, the end of the first day comes about. You guys left kind of late in the
Yeah.
mid morning, early afternoon, so not a full day's travel, but you still got a ways out of the city. Anything particular you guys want to do for watches? In terms of schedule or Tiffany talks? Because I
just
know
the-
that was a big thing on our last trip.
Was
Just
it?
typical.
What?
Typical watches? Gotcha.
Yeah,
I'd like
typical
to walk
watches.
into the woods on my... No, I'm kidding.
Get back here.
It's got a lead.
Right. First night goes by pretty uneventful. Sarah, you
Rhystrata
looking to say
is-
something?
Praying every night. She's
What
not
is-
great at it.
So, okay, that's what this means?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
no, it's not like fake. It's just that it's like essentially getting down and being like not knowing what to say and just like talking about what they did that day.
So not using the book, just doing...
She'll
Random.
try it every once in a while.
no, I'm just asking, like...
No. It's I feel like the way that the mechanics work for it, which is very like baby religion, is that it'll like start with the prayer book and then like go into she's just like fuck this, and then she'll try to end it with the prayer book too.
Gotcha.
But yeah.
Okay. Perfect. So you practice your praying.
I'm not
Man, I haven't seen the inside of a church in decades.
But
And I'm only 28.
I love praying. It's the best.
I love praying.
It's good shit.
Let's go walk in the woods.
I go walk in the woods.
Don't.
That was so serious.
This is my grandest trap yet. I'll kill you. Alright. So, again, watch goes by pretty uneventfully. The 16th, 6th day, because we're the best at naming days.
Yeah, we are.
How many days has it been?
No, this is 6th day. It's the name of the day.
It's the
of
6th
week.
day of the week.
Oh, jeez.
It's essentially Thursday. No, it's not. It's
Hold
Saturday.
on. We have a thing, right?
No, it's Friday. It's Friday.
What day is it?
It is the 16th of this month.
Cool.
Of Steven.
It's the best calendar of all time.
Yeah.
Such a good calendar.
And Rhystrata, you're keeping track of the calendar. It would be on the 20th. So
Okay. Everything's
But-
fine.
I assume, again, same things today. Practicing driving, practicing spells, lockpicking, practicing religion,
God.
and practicing singing, maybe?
There'll be some singing, I'm certain. He'll probably throw the gauntlet at the ground a few times to make sure he's got that down.
Right, you want to train up on that too.
He's definitely
Brothos,
gonna...
Or the flick of the wrist.
And it just goes like
Look at
20
that
feet
wrist.
that way. Oh, shit!
Okay.
He'll probably spend some time with the Deltarium as well.
Doing
Not
what
doing
it is,
anything with it, just
Okay.
looking at it.
like a worry stone, almost.
Just mulling it over.
Okay. Nothing really happens
I
there.
assume.
It is just an inert chunk of stone.
I have nothing to do with my free time. Lots of cardio.
Lots of cardio.
And
Gotcha,
lifting,
gotcha.
yeah.
And if you guys are good to lock those in, we'll just kind of fast forward through this because,
Sure.
God, I hate watching travel, and I know you guys too.
Unless we talk about shit.
Yeah, that's the fun part of travel, and that's why I don't like to skip over it completely. Because if you guys want to talk about stuff, I'm all for that. But we'll go through the next 2 or 3 days.
So we're taking the long route, right?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
guys are essentially going this way. And at the end of the 3rd day, you would be probably around here.
Where? I'm sorry.
Right here. Can you not see that?
Yeah, it's not showing up for me. Maybe I'm dumb.
I'm not seeing it either.
Really?
Was it a yellow ring ping?
Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. It's this.
Nice.
There we go.
There it is.
I'm a genius. I know this game perfectly.
this.
Yeah, you'd probably be around this section.
Ooh. Dot.
Okay.
Nice.
Look at how far we're getting.
Yeah, roughly halfway there. Just keeping track of the calendar. Hold on. Third day.
So by the time we're here, we're on the 6th.
No, this would be the end of the 17th, start of the 18th. You'd be in that spot.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay. So, we'll fast forward to the actual 20th, which you're about a day out from this place. Your night's watches have been uneventful. You're far enough away from the woods where you really don't even hear the howling at night or anything like that.
I will note that for this day, I don't think Rhystrata has ever been nervous since you've met her. Ever. She's vibrating a little bit, just like she's normally very still. She's jumpy today.
Why are
Can
you
I
sweating?
check
I am not
to
sweating.
see why?
You're sweating.
You're definitely sweating.
Yeah, and your leg is bouncing.
It's raining.
It's not right.
It's clear as the sky's been in Vegas.
Oh,
Are you okay? Are you sick?
You want some dragon thistle? I know you have your own.
Rhystrata to see what.
Yona, you take
vibe?
over the reins.
Okay.
Yeah, take the wheel.
Yeah, Rhystrata lights up with Barney for sure.
Smoking that good herb.
Do you want to
I don't know what's wrong with me.
Sorry.
He just lets a fat cloud go, and it's just do you want to
Fucking
talk?
Cue
about
you,
it?
low Nimbus.
Oh god.
Today's forecast
Do you want to
partly cloudy.
talk? Are you good?
Something is happening today, and I don't know what it is.
Care to share?
This sounds
Do you want to
every day.
fight me?
What?
Why would I fight you?
I don't know. It could
Yeah,
be fun.
fine. I don't.
Don't
That's,
you like that shit?
those are,
Isn't that what you like?
I mean, you
No, it
hitting-
is true. I have enjoyed punching.
Pardon me, you can have
Brothos
my
at
glove
times.
if you want here.
I'm not throwing down. If Rhystrata wants to do it, she can say
hey,
so. But
Barney, if
until
it
that
makes you feel
point,
better, I did beat her in an arm wrestling match. So
What? What?
Right? I know, it's wild. Anyway, what's up, Reese? What's going on?
What's the deal?
I would like to arm wrestle Yona.
You will break my arm, Brothos, I promise.
You beat Rhystrata. Sorry, I'll be quiet.
No. I think you should arm wrestle.
No, no, we're not talking about arm wrestling.
Do not deflect onto me, you crazy paladin!
I would have gotten away with it too.
If it weren't for you fucking kids.
Because we are all kids.
No, if I knew, I would tell you.
I feel like you know, though, because, like...
Would you?
You look how I normally look on a regular basis, which I'm used to being like that. I'm not used to seeing you like that.
You're giving off a wild energy.
What is the source of your terror?
I am not terrified. If I was terrified, you would know.
Flop sweat, then. What is the source of your flop sweat? Sarah's gonna kill me. I'm sorry, Sarah. I love you.
I am supposed to receive a gift.
Ooh.
You're nervous about a gift? I mean, gifts seem fun.
Where? In Sleeth?
No,
Great
just from
object
my
work,
god.
man.
What did you say, Sean?
Great object work.
Oh, thank you, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, that doesn't sound... Actually, wait, no. The last time someone here got a gift, it was Yona with the bookmark, and that shit went sideways so fast.
Oh, yeah, it did. But hey, I can do more stuff in a day. That's neat.
That is
A
true.
gift from who?
Or God.
Oh, sorry.
I simply do not know what to expect with these kinds of things.
Mm.
Should we
I
look
do not
for
want-
like a box anywhere? Did they tell you how you were getting it? Is it...
Yes,
Just
Yona, actually, yes, if you could keep your eyes extremely peeled for a box.
Yep, just boxes, nothing else? No
Only
other...
boxes.
Sure, okay, that's fine. I'll look for
You're
boxes.
so full of shit.
In my experience, God gifts are... I think mine made me fireproof last time they gave me a gift.
Whoa.
It is on me to accept it.
That's happening today?
Who knows?
Are we going to be included?
Can I make a perception check
Do
for
we all
God?
get gifts?
Is my Yaska bringing all of us presents?
Oh!
Is it Christmas?
She's coming back from a Cancun vacation. She got us all together.
Yes, she's got us all those little necklaces.
Shell necklace.
Puka
Oh,
shell.
puka
Fuck
shell.
yeah, dude.
Radical. Why is my hand doing this? It's the puka shell necklace that's making me do it.
A curse!
Power of,
No!
the power of the
Taking
puka.
over.
Eyes are too good.
It's like the garden where you go and eat the fruit and you just never want to leave.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
You think it's going to happen like during the day? During the
If
night?
I knew anything, I would tell you.
Have you tried like asking her? I know you. Don't you talk to her? Right?
No,
No.
never
Okay.
talked to her in my life.
Is the issue then...
Let's see, like,
Why
look
is
at
the
the boxes.
Is the issue the choice that you have to make, you are saying?
I do not want to do the wrong thing. Not
What's
this
the wrong
time.
thing?
I don't know.
Do you at least know what the right thing is? I would hope you do. I feel like just what you're doing is the right thing. Normally, just keep doing what you're doing. Sorry, boxes. Gotcha.
Boxes. Sometimes you feel like something is the right thing and then you look back and realize it was not. I simply do not want that to be the case.
We have a saying in Giant. Hindsight is 20/20.
Yes.
I don't know what it means. But
Means you
mean-
can always look back with more clarity than you can when you are in this situation.
oh. Okay.
Barney takes like a long drag.
Huge.
Huge
matches
bowl.
100%.
And then he just goes... I mean,
That cotton.
Be alone.
you're not. Is there an objectively right thing to do?
We're getting so deep.
Fuck you.
Barney, I have a very important
Pretty
mission for
philosophical.
you.
Yeah, what's up?
You gotta look for those boxes.
I'm not looking for boxes. Fuck the boxes.
But that,
Objectively, there is no right or wrong. It's just what you. It's just what you
No,
want to do.
no.
That feels like a really good way to justify genocide.
I mean, no, not necessarily. Because just because there's not like a universe to find right or wrong doesn't mean that there isn't an us to find right or wrong. Do you know what I mean?
Okay then. By your logic,
Yes, no.
my wrong ends up hurting people.
That would suck.
Sorry.
Sorry, fuck! I just got a beat from Matt in the corner.
It's
Just
so
like
good.
going wild on the reins.
I'm sorry, I gave these horses too many sugar cubes.
If I were to think of anything as wrong, it would definitely be that, depending on who the person is and the reasons for which that happened. You know?
Perhaps it is difficult to understand what is objectively right, but I do not agree with you that there is not objectively wrong. Anyway,
I'm a first-year philosophy student.
I know. What's really great about this is that it's young, and then just someone who's seen unspeakable evil is like, I'm pretty sure I know that some things are really wrong. I think.
But what if?
But what if? Anyway, Rhystrata, after a couple of minutes, just pushes up and is like, Yona, get off.
Okay. Did have the dragon thistle. Are you sure? I mean,
He shits
somehow-
so
yeah, I'm pretty sure she just had some dragon thistle. I don't know if she should take over.
I
That's
can
what I
drive.
I think. Well, I want to keep learning Brothos, if that's okay. But I just want to make
well
sure.
then, Rhystrata grabs the edge of the cart and swings off and just starts running besides the horses.
Get those nervous energies out.
You gotta go fast.
Holy shit,
Okay.
you are both so stoned.
Dark does come a bit before you can actually make out the town down in the distance. Probably looks like a good half day's ride in the morning. If you guys wanted to camp, or you could push through the night.
Almost
really
there. Might as well camp. I'm tired as hell and so hungry.
We got those pocket rations.
I think we still have some border left, though. No, never mind.
I got some
not
trail
tonight.
mix. I don't want to share. trail mix.
Oh my god.
I've been eating the M&Ms out of my trail mix for the last 2 hours.
You have to eat the other parts. That is
Fuck
not...
you.
I have some druid if you guys want some of those. Pretty good still. They actually don't go bad pretty well.
You have
What was
what?
it?
The oat cookies from the druid we met.
Oh, hell yes.
Those are stale.
Oh, they don't go bad. That's fine.
Yeah, they're fine. It's just,
You have to like. Arr!
I didn't know if this was something like that with how druids do their baking. If it over time it hardens to keep you active while eating. To
That sounds
maybe
like 100%.
That's what it is.
Are you
Yeah,
trying
that
to
sounds
right?
right.
make
Okay.
lapis bread exist in this? Is that what's happening?
It feels good. It feels the texture is really nice, you know. It
Right.
feels
Yeah.
crunches so loud.
Yeah,
Just,
it's
I'm gonna have to lay on hands Barney's
essentially
teeth.
granola.
Set up camp and
I'll go hunting.
Good luck.
You go hunting?
Can I
Yeah,
help?
Of course.
You can if you'd like
This
to.
this old chestnut. This'll go great.
So one of you can make survival with advantage and
I
get
feel
far,
like
far away from everyone
Really
else.
should be Brothos.
Okie dokie. Survival with advantage. Oh, that's a good start. Second dice. Okay, that is a 19.
19. Pretty good. Pretty good. You guys go
Javelin the
off
shit
and
out of some rabbits.
you definitely find some rabbits.
Javelin and a rabbit.
Yeah. It's most of the meat is gone because there's a hole around this big in the rabbit.
I got it right in the head.
But you got like 7 of them,
Yeah,
so there's
lots
enough
of-
meat to feed everybody.
Come back with just one javelin that's just got rabbits.
As you guys are walking back, make me a perception check.
No thanks. That's a 21.
Shot, I found that box.
That's a 17.
17 and a 21. Okay. So,
Guy loves me.
as you look up, it is a cloudless night sky.
Oh.
Shut the fuck
Sorry.
up.
What?
Nothing. Go.
Is getting ahead of me, and I don't appreciate it. As you know, you're walking through this very wide open field. It's quite beautiful. You know, not a little sliver of moon. It's pretty nice. But you do look, as you guys are probably out in this field, because you're camping pretty close to this turn. You just look off over towards the northwest, and over the mountain range, you do see a single shooting star
Fuck.
passing over the mountain range. Off in the distance. Familiar symbol.
Brothos, you go on ahead.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. He starts walking. Barney, Rhystrata, staying behind. Don't be mad at me. He like walks into camp.
That sounds like a bad idea.
What do you do, Rhystrata?
She will sit on the edge of this clearing. Much like when she sat at the lake and looked out on Barney's ship, she will take the pendant off of her neck and hold it in her hands and stare up at the range where she saw the stars and be like, all right. If you are ready, I am ready.
Okay. And you sit there and focus on this image, and the star's getting brighter. It's not an arc anymore. Now it's just a single point. And that point begins to ever faintly grow brighter and brighter. Holy shit, it's coming towards you. Okay, this isn't a drill. Okay. You see a star falling towards you.
Fuck. This is my bitch. She doesn't move.
Okay. You sit there. The star, still very high in the sky, begins to drop. As you can easily tell, it's headed in your direction.
Mm-hmm.
And over the next minute or so, you watch as this thing... You realize it's coming in at incredible speed. But it probably isn't that big. And at a certain point, you realize it is going to pass you. It still probably, you would guess, maybe 100 feet in the air as it whizzes like 20, 30 feet off to your left and collides with the field. There is a massive explosion that is heard for you don't know how far around. But it is loud. It is almost ear-shattering how loud this sound is.
She'll take a moment to recover.
And there's a massive, dust cloud kicked up. And you can see underneath it this very faint, smoldering crater that dug up a bunch of the earth and, pushed it to one side. As there is now a meteorite sitting in this field.
She will stand and walk towards it.
Okay. As
Clutching.
you walk closer. You all heard this, by the way. This isn't some fantasy or
Oh,
illusion.
jeez.
I should
was
not
gonna
have
say,
left
we should-
Rhystrata
Yeah,
alone.
message Rhystrata.
We're going that way.
Where are you? Are you okay?
Um,
As we're moving towards the sound.
I am fine.
as you begin to walk up to it, and it's on a slight incline. It's not a lot of rolling hills here. But as you get to the top of the incline, sitting in the middle of this maybe 30, 40-foot crater is a shining rock of some kind, meteorite or something, but it is giving off a vibrant light. And it's just sitting there in the middle of this smoking ash and like almost glassified dirt.
She reaches in and picks it up.
Oh, sorry. It's
Big?
probably about 5 to 6 feet across.
Then she steps forward and presses a hand to it.
And that's where we're going to end tonight's session, ladies and gentlemen. I'm evil.
What is wrong with you?
God.
Bitch.
That's what you get for all those 20s. We'll come back next week to this shit.
That was a curtain pull if I've ever seen one.
I'm upset.
What the fuck?
I'm out for blood. All right, so thank you all for joining us in tonight's episode. We look forward to our next one. I'm sure more than ever now. So, before we end the session for good for the night, we need to actually get through a few more announcements, Josh. You want to start on those?
We sure do, guys. All of this cool stuff like stars falling from space into the planet could not be brought to you without our amazing partners. First of all, Soundtail. Soundtail, guys, man, they bring so much ambiance to this game. I just saw somebody in chat say, man, this music is pretty. That's because Soundtail's orchestral group is amazing, and we can just bring in any kind of sound we need at any moment, particularly bees. So guys, if you want Soundtail for your tabletop, you can go and check out that link there. Get yourself a copy. It's available on all kinds of devices. You can peer-to-peer share if you want to do it remote or in person. You can put it on your iPad. All kinds of good stuff, so check it out.
stuff.
Of course, Arcane Anthems is our second partner, and man, that guy makes some really good D&D music too, and it's free. So if you want to go over to his page on his Patreon, you can get that music for free. Most importantly, he makes our really cool introduction songs for all of our shows, and we love him for it. And of course,
I saw him in chat today.
he was in chat. Hey, Weston, if you're there, hi, bud. Last but not least, Relaris Maps, who makes a bunch of cool maps that we use on our shows. If you would like to commission yourself a map, you can click on his link and take a look. We are also affiliates with Found Familiar Coffee. If you would like to taste initiative-based coffee, whatever that tastes like, you can purchase it from Found Familiar Coffee. And man, it's pretty good stuff, so I hear. And you can get it for a little cheaper if you go over there and use the Welcome In coupon code at checkout. So go take a look at that. And then, of course, the most important and saved the best for last announcement, said by the best person, Sean. It's you.
Okay, I take offense to that. I'm not the best person.
You're the best
here.
person.
God damn it, Josh. We would like to thank all of our fantastic mods for keeping up with our ever-growing list of announcements and keeping our chat one of the safest places to be on Twitch. We appreciate you guys very much. You allow us to put on all of our shows here and keep it focused on the game, and we very much appreciate that. So thank you all. We love you.
Okay. Oh,
Bye, everybody. See you all next week.
Sean, I'm coming to your house.
You can't find me. I moved.
Bye, everybody.